Comes in before go live. It actually comes up on stream. Oh, hi! Welcome, friends, lovers, and everyone in between, to a brand new live stream here in the channel. I love Space Engineers 2. I played for like almost 9 hours yesterday on stream for like 8 hours and like 42 minutes or something like that. So obviously I'm going to be playing more Space Engineers 2 today. And also I have a little bit of something to admit. And that after I got done playing Space Engineers 2 for 8 hours and 42 minutes yesterday there on stream, I did then go ahead and play Space Engineers 2 for about like another 3 hours after that, in which case that hopefully we're going to be playing Space Engineers 2 again for many more hours here today, and at least until my base is finished and we finish all the colonization, we see everything that this beta or this alpha has to offer, until we literally do everything. Until we're done with that, we're playing Space Engineers 2, and I probably should get a Becastled episode out. Everyone seems to be really liking the Becastled episodes. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream me recording an episode of Becastled, because those episodes usually take like an hour or two, and I just won't address chat. Maybe I will address chat. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like good advertisement. Who the fuck knows? That seems like a good idea. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll stream me recording Becastled. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. So, last we left off, my ship was parked over here, and we had just landed down, and we were going to start building a base. Now, there was a problem about realizing I had to build a base. The problem being is that I realized it was going to take a long time in order to get all the resources. And it took me the better part of like 3 to 4 hours just getting resources and getting things. And I actually built up a base first, and then I completely realized that everything was not gravity aligned, and I had to tear like half of it down. Or at least, it didn't take that long, I had a few pieces. But now I do have the start platform to a base. And this has taken the equivalent of about 140,000 iron. That's why I did some of this off-stream farming. I know it's like, hey guys, I did a little bit of off-stream farming. Yeah, here's my palace, and no, like, this is just a starter platform, because I said before I wanted to build a flat platform and like maybe do something like on stilts, and like kind of get it going out, and then maybe do like a docking port on like the opposite side where it's a little bit more of a cliff and something like that. So I just started building out a basic platform, got some batteries on there, managed to get a connector port on there, a quick smelter, and some cargo spots. Now there's also a problem. So we had reactor cores because of like things that we found out there in like all the extra loot and whatnot while we were playing for 8 hours yesterday. We had some reactor cores so I can make a reactor, right? And I'm like, okay, let me put my uranium in it. Yesterday, we got uranium. Where's my uranium? My uranium's just gone. I could have swore I had it. Like, did I mine it and then, like, is it not in the game yet? And it's not in the game yet, and, like, it didn't, like, pick it up type of thing? Like, it's in the game as a placeholder? And because I wonder about that, because all this I have to build by hand. You'd think, why don't I put a welder on the front of my ship instead of a drill? Well, the problem is that the welder doesn't work yet in the game, I'm pretty sure, because I built this on my ship. Welder, no functionality. See that there? I didn't realize it said no functionality. Welder, no functionality. So the welder in the ship welder in the game doesn't work yet. So you have to do all this by hand at like 90 iron plates at a time. It takes forever. It takes forever. And this is just getting the platform started, like, whoo boy, like, god damn, like, I've been thinking about building a new ship. I think on my next iron run, I want to build myself a new mining ship. This was built to be a utility ship to move my entire base here and also get stuff on the way. But I want to build an actual mining ship, something really narrow, like two drills, two drills forward, and then a whole bunch of like backwards thrusters on small bits, and then I can do like one big one on the back, and then we can keep it narrow. We don't even need to have an O2 generator on it either. We probably have like one battery, like one big battery and call it good type situation. So we can probably get a good miner going if I were to actually try to build a miner instead of a utility ship, because this is This is horrendous. This is horrendous. Honestly, can I build another drill on this? I mean, there is a small port right there on the side, right? So I should be able to just... No. Am I... Okay, so I'm not crazy. So maybe the asteroid wasn't... Maybe the asteroid wasn't slowly moving. I'm slowly moving. Or is it because I'm so perfectly still in space that the world is rotating away from me? Like, there's some problem here with, like, the zero, because, like, I'm definitely not, like, I'm moving. Or, like, am I moving, or is the world moving away from me? Because this was happening when I was up in space, too. But I don't think things move. I'm pretty sure everything is completely static, right? There isn't a slow rotation to everything, not that I know of. So this maybe has to be a problem with... I mean, it is in alpha mode. So there is a small drift to it, I see. So if I were to, like, suddenly just leave myself, like, there and then, like, just drift, I would probably drift away all the way, at least until my power runs out. Okay, I was gonna say, like, if I were to just leave it there, maybe in, like, creative mode where you can't die, and, like, you come back, like, an hour or two later, and you're, like, all the way up in space, like, what the fuck am I doing up here? Because, like, you would just be slowly, like, if you were to fall asleep on, like, in, like, creative mode, you would just slowly drift away, and you wouldn't even know it. Come back like, shit, where was I building my thing in space again? Okay. Well, we need more iron. We need to go do an iron trip. Whoosh. And we could also go for some ice. Maybe when we get back. Because there is ice over there. Also, I found out that right over there, right where that ice mountain is, that's where... I didn't realize we're right where the starter region is. Like right where I wanted to build this to look at the mountain. I didn't realize that's where the weather station is. That's where it was at the beginning of the last stream. Where I wanted to build the base and get a good view. It turned out to be right where actually the tutorial area is. So it kind of works out because that way the warp station is right over there. But that's funny. Like I didn't even realize I was flying around and yeah, like the starter base is right over there. So like if I wanted to, I can just like go dismantle that entire thing. Like fuck it, you know. Like, it kind of just works as, like, an outpost, pretty much. Where am I? I need to go to Earn. I did find more resources, but, there was a problem where the GPS system in the game, for some reason, wasn't making the GPS where I was. I kept on trying to make the GPS where my mouse cursor was. And I didn't know how to fix that. So, all my GPS points for, like, ice and, like, nickel and not platinum, silicone was lost because they were all way off their mark. I didn't really know how to fix that. So maybe if I find more resources out here again, but I am gonna have to find ice. Maybe next time I go down, I'm gonna have to go start mining out. And here's the iron. You know, I have a simple 4 iron. I can come back to iron. I don't want to be moving slow. I want to be moving fast. Let's go find ice. Let's go see if I can find an ice deposit on one of these asteroids while I'm still able to move fast. Because I still have a GPS point for the iron. I can go to that easily because that's one of the few ones that worked. Luckily, the very first one that I found is the one that worked. Oh, nice. A lot of asteroids nearby, too. Wonder if in the future we'll be able to turn up the density, because this is pretty far in between each. Turning up density might not be safe for space travel, but, you know, that's what makes it more fun. But I could see this being at least maybe, like... Maybe it depends on the region. Maybe like, the density goes up depending on the region, you know? Maybe in some areas it'll be, like, twice as dense. Or maybe, like, when you're near, like, when you're near the, brown dwarf over there. Maybe, like, it's, like, super dense. Maybe there's, like, an asteroid ring region. Or has, like, a lot of resources. Old gold, ice, god damn, okay. Is any of it accessible, though? Not really. Not that well. So let's see if the GPS is working now. GPS. What if I just click up here? What if instead of clicking on the map, I'm gonna say... So, I want to do... S for space. ice gold. Is that gonna do it right where I am? It is. So maybe I need to stop doing it on the map and like have it anywhere on the map and just do it. And just do it from clicking off the edge. Okay. Maybe that's what I was screwing up last night. I didn't even realize it. So I have realized one thing with the gyroscopes is that they build up momentum. They're not necessarily going where, like, how much, like, when, if you, they're not necessarily stopping the second that you turn off your, they're not necessarily, stopping the second you turn them off or stop pushing them in that direction. They're building up momentum for how long you held it. That's why so often sometimes, like, I go, like, on a wild, like, spinning spree all of a sudden. It's because, like, I held down the button and it just starts building up that momentum. Can't be a lot of ice. Not a lot of ice if it's still not showing up. I'll take a little bit. I'll go in with my drill. I'll still take a little bit with me. I'll take a... Where's the ice? I don't see any ice. Okay. What, maybe it was just a tiny, tiny amount? I mean, a glitched asteroid? Okay, keen. Gold is still here, though. So, I'll keep that for gold. Maybe... If I go to GPS, ice gold. Rename. No, rename. I'll say gold. Yeah, at least all these asteroids are kind of close by. Got what? Multiple? I wonder if this asteroid right below this one is going to count as the same or if it's separate. Might be different. We'll see. I do have the game a little bit quieter today. I was listening to it real quick right before the stream to see how the volumes were doing, and it was a little loud. I mean, it was almost just perfect, but I turned the game down just a little bit. Just so maybe the, like, the louder parts that I didn't, you know, maybe realize yet or something for the drilling or something. It was not gonna be blasting out ears. Anything here? Not seeing any resources. Damn. I was gonna say, a dud asteroid? Iron deep inside. That's kind of a dud. Go to those. If those have ice, it should be exposed because they're all kind of like three smaller ones. I bet it'd be kind of on the outside. Unknown signal. Hello. Out here in space? Maybe I should go check it. I think I'll do that after these asteroids. It's right next to me. We're still kind of nearby. I see like 3 asteroids out there. They're all smaller. They might have stuff. Losing one in the backdrop of the planet there a bit. But I'll try to remember off to the right of this tail. To the right of this tail. Slow down a bit. Just in case rocks suddenly spawn in. Happened a lot in SE1. Brand new asteroids and little tiny, like, triangles of things would suddenly spawn. Nickel. Ooh, nickel. Okay. I don't think I really need nickel right now. But I'll take some. Damn it, Perception's a doozy. So why am I so shaky? This thing's like all over the place. Or gyroscopes or something. It's all like wavy. Let's get a little bit of nickel. Because if I'm going to be making a mining ship, I'm going to have to like make a bunch of rotors or something. I'm also going to need it for compressors, although I think I have like 12 compressors still left over for some reason. Maybe even more. And I think it only takes 6 per, so if I end up building 2 drills, I still... There's my 12 right there, you know? I'll get a little bit of nickel. I'll mark this. I'll mark this. That's still like a good. S for space. Nickel. Now let's see if these other bits of the asteroid have anything on them. Also, it sounds like there's fire. It sounds like something's broken and burning. But I don't know if those are just the hydrogens or not. I guess they might be. Because they actually seem to be functioning properly now. So remember from before, they were, for some reason they weren't firing out like the actual cone of fire. They were just like a tiny little dot. So now I actually feel like they're working properly. Oh, I forgot about the unknown signal. There's two out here, though. Let's see what this one is. That one looks like it's on an asteroid. Is this one on an asteroid? Or is this out by itself? Looks like it's on an asteroid. Yeah, there it is. It's coming into view. It was blocking its view. What do we have here? Two unknown signals on asteroids. Tiny little base. My spotlight on it. Where am I? Does it have artificial gravity at all? No. Cargo container. Ooh, ice. Thank you. I'll take that. Chromium. Wire. I don't know what that chromium is for. Still haven't quite figured it out. Chemical synthesizer, combustion chamber. I'm getting some good tier 3 stuff that I can just bring with me, pretty much. Hard drive. I'll take the power module. Turn you off. Don't have that unknown signal popping up anymore. And what's this? Ooh, don't you usually have good goodies? Yes, you do. Inventory full. Yeah, let's just bring back all these components. Why not? And ice. I don't know how much that's going to fill me up. That's only 2,000. Where's my cockpit? At 66 right now. That's probably at like 64. Front door. There you are. Wait, no, it wasn't up. It was over here. Take these, and if I took out the battery anyway, I'm gonna take one of these solar panels. Cause like, you know, what if for some reason I get stuck out here by myself and I need to like get power back or something, but I have a battery, but I don't have a mod. I don't know. Who knows? I'd like to leave just one. And if somebody were to ever come back, I know, whatever lore-wise, like, you know, if we were to ever come out here and expand out into the universe again, you know, at least they'll have one solar panel already available to them if they need some power. Even though it's a really shitty location to get power, but... There's not a whole lot of... You're probably not getting a whole lot of sunlight there. Not gonna lie. Didn't see any resources on that asteroid, though. Is it already at that asteroid? I don't want to go to that one first. Because I already know about the unknown signal. I can go to the unknown signal. I might lose the location of this one just because space is so disorientating, you know? Oh, forgot about my dampeners. Oh, nickel. Still no... I was about to say, still no ice, though, but... And it looks like it's exposed. Yes, exposed ice. Flies in too fast, brakes drill off. No! There we go. Here's a good ice source. Let's get a crap ton of this. How much can I get? So I mean that like what 2,000 like ice gave me, it was like 20%. So it's almost like per 1,000, or it's almost like per 100 you get a percentage. Like okay, so I have 1,035 right there, and that was when we were at 94, which means that it should go down about 600. Yeah, so about per 100 as a percentage. So 10,000 ice will fill me up. 10,000 ice. There's another sub. Hey, Deeper Five. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you, thank you. Howdy, we're doing our first building stream. Right now I'm just getting a little bit more ice. I'm trying to get some more ice for this just so I can do some I'm gonna build myself a new mining ship. I'm gonna go back down because I need to go get more iron for the base. We've already gotten about like 140,000 iron, and I still need probably like 200,000 iron more if I want to actually build up this base a little bit. And then I'm just trying to get the platform going. So I'm gonna have to try to do something. I'm gonna have to keep on getting more iron because I have to build like the windows and the walls and the stairs. I want to make it look nice. You know, I want to put in like a shower and toilet, and I want to put in like a kitchen. I want to do some nice areas, some storage. I want to do a downstairs where like I want to do a thing where like it can go downstairs and it'll be like, you know, like a little platform where it can go into like the tunnel room, or like not the tunnel room, like the tube room where like all my like conveyor stuff is gonna be. We can go down another level where it'll be kind of like a hanging window area. Or maybe, I don't know if they have like guns yet in this game. I don't know if they have block weapons, but like if they ever update it in the game, in the maps stay persistent, which I hope that the maps do stay persistent. I hope it doesn't get to a thing where it's like, oh, you know, we updated the game, we have to delete your world, or it's not going to be compatible anymore. That would really suck. I don't know if they'll do that, who knows. But we got a crap ton of ice now. Probably a little bit too much. We're already at 52% just of ice. I love this game, it's so cool. Big house. Yeah, I mean, I want it to be a big proper base. I mean, it's not huge. It's not huge. It's just that this, I think maybe their values are off a little bit. Because, you know, it is still in alpha mode, right? So it is still very much so in the very beginning stages. So they might tweak the values a little bit. And also the welder, the ship welder, the block welder doesn't work yet in this game. So it says non-functionality or no functionality. So it doesn't work yet in this game. So everything has to be by hand. You know, so everything has to be by hand with a welder. So it's taken a little while. I'm half debating on making a side trip. Like once I get my mining ship, I'm thinking about making a side trip into the next sector, just so I can go get platinum, so I can build like a tier 4 welder. Because right now I think I only have a tier 2. Because I was also missing, because you need platinum for both tier 4 and tier 3 welder, I believe. So I'd love to go get that, but it's not necessarily that, not that important. Drift on through. Dampeners. But if I do make a mining ship, the thing is I do want it to have a lot of cargo space, so I want it to have a lot of engines. But maybe I don't really need that much. If I just want to do a whole bunch of iron runs and stuff like that, then maybe I don't really need that much cargo. I mean, I'm already at 50% alone, but I do have this extra stuff with me. If I didn't have an O2 generator and didn't care about ice and just filled it up with fuel, like I gave it a 5 meter hydrogen tank, and then just refilled that back at home, I wouldn't have to worry about an O2 and keeping ice with it. I wouldn't have these. Oh, why do I have 228 steel plates? Where did all these steel plates come from? 401 steel plates in my cargo container in here? Shit. I guess I never emptied it. So I got I got 32. Jesus. So I got a lot just in resources with me right now in general. So I bet one cargo container would be enough for a mining ship. If I wanted to get this just for iron. I don't know what my weight limit is. The highest I've gone so far, I think, is like 70%, and I seem to still do just fine, so I'm going to try to hit 100. Maybe I'll do, like... I'm just worried. I mean, I can save scum, but... I can save scum a bit, but I don't know. Also, this iron patch alone. I'm glad I found one that was so close. Should I buy it on Xbox, or will I have to wait until it is finished? Is it worth paying immediately, or waiting for the final release? I don't know about Xbox. I've never really liked playing games like this with like space controls and like a whole bunch of these hotkeys and buttons going on Xbox, because the controls are always just a lot more complicated and annoying with hands. I don't think the alpha is available on Xbox yet. You could probably look that up, but I would imagine that the PC version is always going to be a little bit more up to date and better compared to the Xbox, considering the fact that you can also mod. You can mod a lot easier on the PC, you know, with like the Steam Workshop and just download things, and it's just a lot more versatile. If you have a PC, it's going to be better on PC regardless. But is it worth playing right now? I would say it's worth playing right now, but if you want a little bit more features, I mean, next they're coming out with version 3, which is going to be in like a month or so, maybe a little bit less, is going to be water. They're bringing water to the game, and then version 4 after that is going to be multiplayer. So, you know, if you want to wait just like a little bit longer, if you wanted water multiplayer, then that'll work. You know, honestly, at this point, I've been playing it for 8 hours and 42 minutes. This stream, I've been playing it for only 26 minutes so far. So in total, I've been playing this game for 9 hours, and I played yesterday as well for a few hours after that. So I've had like 12 hours of playtime, and I still have a lot more to do. Like, I have a base to build, there are things I want to do. It just depends on what you find out of the game, you know, but I definitely think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm having fun. I'm doing things. I'm finding something for my dumb little brain to build and work on for a little while. Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, using the emojicons. A lot of people forget that they're there, that they are there. Okay, almost at 100%. Almost there. Almost there. Inventory full. Alright. So, starter base is back over there. Where's home? God, I'm slow. I am drifty. Ooh boy. I am drifty. I am very drifty. I mean, this game definitely needs some polish. It's fine, but, you know, for an alpha game, I think it works fantastic. God, okay, this thing is drifty. This thing is heavy. We're moving so slow. we're speeding up so slow. We're speeding up at like 1/6 the time before. Jesus. We're hitting that gravity well. I should maybe save here, just in case this goes horribly wrong. In case I weigh too much. Because I don't know if this ship can support itself at 100% weight. I'm gonna say my inventory is full, it says at 95, but, you know, whatever. You know, basically 100. I don't know if this thing can hold itself at 95 at 100. I'm dropping in, letting gravity do all the work for me. Might overshoot it a little bit. I am overshooting it a little bit. I'll slow us down. Let's just do that. Slow us all the way down. And then we'll let gravity do the rest of the work. And also, the more fuel we burn, technically the lighter we are, because we're going through our ice. Okay, now we're just gonna drop and let gravity do the work. You know, is there like actual like air physics to this? Because I feel like I'm kind of drifting depending on where I'm looking. Shit. Yeah, one engine's not gonna be good enough for that. I need 3. Oh no, I'm hitting too much gravity. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Now go up. Very, very slowly. So it can just barely, it can just barely hold itself up at full gravity. That's why my house is up here. That's why my house is up here, because it's a little bit less gravity up here. I think it's like, what, 0.88, something like that. It actually affects you a little bit less up here at the top. Come on, come on. Oh, is it actually more than that? Is it 0.96? Damn, we're almost at a full G over here. Oh well. I thought it was lower. It's a little bit less though. Come on, come on. Come on, there is iron below me, but everything's so far into the ground I can't really get access to it. Careful. Careful, and also that you might really like this. You might really like this. Connectors now. Connectors are auto dock. When you get close enough... Actually, I need to turn this thing around. When you get close enough... See that? See how it's blue? You can just press P to lock. And it brings you in automatically. Auto docking, baby. Yes. And also, you can turn off your power and the connector stays connected. Same goes for your landing legs as well. So you can conserve power on the ship and just have things like get charged up and stuff like that. Yeah, that's so handy. And as well, I don't know if you noticed, but you no longer get resource from stone. It's just that. The only thing where you get resources now is only from actual deposits. Yeah, I know. The only place you get resources now from actual resource deposits. I like that. I actually really like that change. I really like that change because I feel like stone got in the way too much. You know, stone got in the way of just always having to accommodate for it, of having to hold down right click if you want to go down with like your drills, but that's going to be a wider hole than like your regular drills. So like when you're drilling out bases and like holes, then you have to collect the stone and find a way to get rid of it. You'd have to refine it all. Like I feel like the stone just got in the way, like especially like when you're mining a resource, you would still get some stone in your inventory because you're hitting the edges and it's not all just pure resource. You know, you'd get stone in it. It'd just be annoying. It was always just a thing that you had to just accommodate for and get in the way. And now, and plus we always knew, besides, like we liked it because it gave us all three of iron, nickel, and silicone. But now, like the amounts give you like much more. Like if I go look at my resources right now, you know, like now things I got, you know, nickel, I got my silicone, I got my copper. There's copper, I got platinum, there's lead, there's silver. That's more lead. I can actually combine those. We got chromium, we got gold, we got cobalt. I need to go find platinum. I need to go find my uranium again. There's a lot more resources now, it seems like, so that's good. A lot more items. We got synthesizers, hard drives, heavy-duty plates, permanent magnets, motherboards, and electrical parts, and all these extra parts now. Power modules, like batteries. Batteries now, you can actually just take out the battery and insert the highest power module that you have. You can actually just move out your batteries. So like if your ship is about to run out of power, you can actually just exchange out of the battery from it. Actually, if I were to look at this, my ship, like here's some of my batteries. I have batteries here on the side that I can swap out. There's one here I can swap out. I have big ones on the back here where I can swap out these batteries too on the edges. So if I need to, I can just regenerate the ship's power real quick. Rock. I know. No more rock. No more rock. No more stone. Just rock. No more stone. Just rock now. So... that's how it is. I know. We live in dangerous times. Dangerous times. Alright, so I want to make a new mining ship. Do I? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do want to make a new mining ship. Okay, so... light armor. Make sure it's the cube. Let's say cockpit. Cack. Then we're gonna do hydrogen. We don't have the 5 meter. What if I just do tank? I only got these 1.5s. Like I said, I don't have the 5 meter ones unlocked yet. Hydrogen tank. Thrusty. Where's that thrusty? Hydrogen. Then we're also gonna need battery. We're not gonna need an O2. We're gonna need cargo. Yeah, we're gonna need the drills. We're probably gonna need an adapter. Yeah. And then what else am I missing? Gyros? That works. So I'm gonna say, let's just do it right off of here. Right off of here. It's good enough. So we're gonna start with the cargo container. Boom. You don't have connections on the top or bottom. You do have connections on the sides. So if I were to do... So we don't have the 5 meter. But it doesn't mean I can't make it a little bit long. Actually. I want to make... How do I spread that out without making it too big? How do I spread that out without making it too big? I don't want to make it too heavy. So this is 50 PCU. Does it tell me the weight of each component? Or is it just a PCU that's going to be my weight component? 80 PCU. 8. Do these hydrogen tanks have side connections? No, they don't. No, they don't. I only really need one cargo container. But I want to make it 3 wide. I want to make it 3 wide. How do I make this 3 wide? Idea. They have small connection ports on the sides. These have small connection ports on the sides. Or those one have small connection ports on the back. These one have small connection ports on the sides. So then now, if I were to take this... Aha! Aha! There we go. You're off a little bit. There we go. Smart me, smart me. God, I'm brilliant. And then if I did my 3 hydrogen tanks... Do I need 3? Heavy TF2? I don't know, I'd have to hear his voice in it. Aha! I'm so smart. Let's see here. Ooh, wait. So they did have side connections? They did have side connections. Wait. So if maybe I'm not smart. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I is dumb. Maybe I is doing the dumb. They do have side connections. So these 3 hydrogen containers can still connect to one another. I just didn't see it before, because maybe they're on the wrong side. So... that mean... Cone damage 4 on small. So... if big goes small, wall of adapter cone there, engine here, 1, 2, 3, 4, it reach out. That's shorter, that much shorter than big thruster cone. Many small cone shorter than big cone. No, big, small. That could do. And then much thrust forward? Much thrust forward. Maybe little thrust forward? Double thrust forward. Big battery. Battery no fit. Turn battery? Turn battery. Battery fit. Battery point down? Battery down. Space. Wait. Ant. Ants. Ants. Antenna. Good. Gyro? Gyro. Space. Battery? Or gyro? Maybe one gyro back? One battery else? Middle what? Middle what? Light? Light. Maybe light. Energy? Illumination. Interior light. Light. What have I joined to? Loving it so far enough. Welcome to Hot Talk. Akatakantata. Light. Me build. Me smart. Me make drill. Because this not good. Okay, but this was my utility ship. This was my utility ship that I was using to go from space to floor. Now we have base on floor, but now I need drill ship to go from floor to space to build thing on floor. Thing from ground, or thing from space to ground, to build thing on ground to thing to space to build thing on ground. Got it. Octa light. Hello there, blue Gidra, blue Gadra, beat Gidra, Brugarra. Figurologia. Where are we? We need to, yes, right. So, many junction. Node? Node. Small node. Conveyor. Light. Not light. Conveyor? Yes. Many conveyor. Much resource, but we have lot. That's, yes. But wait, what about side? Oh no. We figure out side later. Right now, backward. But how many thrust equal big thrust? How many small thrust equal big thrust? 150 PCU. What is big? What is big? Go big. R. 150 PCU. 2.25 meters. Very big. Still 150. 0.52. Maybe 4 equal 1? Or 5 equal 1? 6 certainly equal 1, right? 6 equal 1? Hang on. Internet. Hang on. Google. Space engineers. How many small high hydrogen thrusters to equal 1 big thruster? Google. It takes about 6.67 small hydrogen thrusters to equal the thrust of 1 large hydrogen thruster, based on thrust values on large grids. However, due to differences in mass, power consumption, and fuel efficiency, the number needed to vary depending on your goals. A large grid, large hydrogen produces about 7,200 newtons of thrust, while a small grid, small hydrogen thruster provides about 1,080 kilonewtons. To match the large thruster's end, you would need 7,200 divided by 1,080 equals 6.67 hydrogen thrusters. Deep dive in AI mode. No. Backdrop. I'm gonna go to Reddit. It's from 6 years ago. H2 consumption, that's H2 consumption. Force 4 times 4, so large grid, what are the base numbers? Never mind. Someone called them a Jew, and that's Reddit for you. Alright. So, that didn't get an answer for that. So about 6. And that's why Reddit is always never a reliable source of information. Why? Okay, ding dong there, but no ding dong up there. Okay, no ding dong, I suppose. Alright, many on this side. Wait, maybe asymmetry? Are they not attached to block, but attached to one another? Do I have down? I don't have down. Oh no, what about down? Back. I have no down. No down. What to do about down? What of up? I have forward back. Thumb side side. Oh no. Ah. Answer. Solution? Push forward 1. More side. More side. Wait. Yes. But I need to make ones inside first. But idea is more side. More back. Octagon. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you. What are you having for breakfast? 10 suit energy drop. What have for breakfast? What are you eating for food? Sustenance, nutrition. What else thou be putting inside one's belly for starting of day? Oh god. Okay, how down? How down? I need to build first. So let's build a little bit. Steel plate construction motors. Steel plate construction moters. Hey yo, just hear the ding dong. Followed. Oh, that's probably, I forgot I always have double messages in my follower things for some reason on my, I haven't quite figured that out. Streamlabs is still somehow connected and I keep on disconnecting it. Let's see here. Plate. Wait. No, not plate. Some plate. Ah, too much plate. Motor. And then also construction equipment, was it? And then maybe electrical component, electrical parts. What is construction comp? Okay. Oh wait, right, blocks. This, oh geez, okay, this great side light on side. Oh yes, we will, side light on side. Side light on side after figure out how more, I need down, I need up. How down, how up, uncertain. Maybe many small up from on the downside? Look, many downs, or ups on the downs. And many downs from the ups. It work. Little wide, but it work. Where are we? Here I am. What I do? This is what no. Stop. What am I doing? Stop it. Get rid of this. Because I need to build first. Where I am? Here I am. No, build. Here we are. Okay. We should have enough. As someone who managed to get in Space Engineers 1, try to play it multiple times through 20 hours. How good is SE2 in tutorial department of making someone new idea to be in anything in the game? It's afternoon for then what is for lunch? Okay, actually, Blue Gindra. Actually, not gonna lie. So I'm going to geek out a little bit without all the simple words. This actually has really good tutorial. So I played for 8 hours and 40 minutes yesterday of actually starting out and playing the whole thing through. It shows you how to do everything. It shows you how to mine. It shows you how to build things. It tells you how to fly. There's a story. Like, there's actually a storyline. Like, there's a campaign. Like, we're playing the campaign right now. Like, where there's a whole storyline. There's voice acting. Yeah, they tell you what to do. They give you the tools. Like, it's actually a really good tutorial now. Like the whole starter point of, like, the whole kind of, like, starter region, this entire colonization parts. Like, there's a whole colonization thing to this game now. And they haven't, looks like, I didn't even know that they have a third one in there. I need to still go finish the colonization over in Chemic before I go over to whatever Oblivera is. There is a gas giant there in the center, which is kind of like a brown dwarf, if anything. But yeah, no, it's amazing. Each region has their own resources. Nice, good to know. $20 ain't bad with current 20% off. Gonna give it a try. Yeah, especially with 20% off, 20 bucks. I mean, this has so much playability. They're coming out with water next. Water is coming out next in version 3. It is the holidays, so we're about to get Christmas and New Year's, so I imagine water probably won't come out until like January, because that's going to be probably a big one. But then right after water, they're coming out with multiplayer and co-op, so you actually start to be able to start playing with your friends. But, it's still very alpha, I mean, this is working pretty smooth for me. I've heard some people have had some issues. It's doing pretty great for me. I've only had this crash once throughout, like, the 15 to, like, 20-ish hours or whatever I've had this game running. It's only crashed once. It's a little slow in the loading on the very first time, but it gets a little bit faster afterwards. No, yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game. Like, I'm surprised with how actually finished and capable it is right now in alpha mode. And they're constantly coming out with updates too, like on their YouTube channel. Like they have a YouTube channel with like Zero Legion or like what's the developer now? Keen Software. Like they have their own YouTube channel where they're constantly showing off things that are coming out. Like there are caves now in this world too, like natural caves and stuff where you can go build a base into. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. It's all so amazing. It's amazing. There's auto docking for your connector. You can turn things off. Okay. It would be nice if they had community goal of dumping ice and riverbed. So can they make a river? Yeah, I mean, it turns out the water physics, there is going to be actual water physics. So like if you were to make a hole, you can make a river. Yeah, like you can, yeah, water will be infinite. Like it's gonna have water physics. Like you can actually build pools and like pump water. They're gonna have water pumps. They've been showing it off. You can actually make aqueducts and move water. You can drain lakes if you wanted to, and all this stuff. It's all actual physical. It's just not polished and laggy. You get it from the debug menu. Oh, really? Yeah, it is very much so very laggy. Like I don't know how they're gonna do that on a global scale, or if they make like a water planet. Ooh, like we can build like submarines. Because there's water in SE1 and like with mods, there's some good water in SE1 mods, like some good water stuff for boats and whatnot, and like all that dynamics. But all right, enough. I'm doing that Minecraft thing where you just jump around in circles and talk. What does I do? Steel tube. I'm gonna need a lot of that. Good thing they're not very heavy. Got 100 in me. Got 100 tubes inside me. Good. I can just build off of this. Yeah, I need to finish these first before I start adding more on top of it. Yeah, no, I can geek out about this game. I've played so much SE1. I've made so many great things in SE1. I have a lot of photos and creations and things I did back then. I was always better at making bases than I was making ships. Like I can make ships perfectly fine. It's just wait, what am I missing? Am I missing? Why did I stop? What am I missing? Steel tubes over here. Got distracted. ADHD is a problem. But no, I played a lot of SE1. I was always better at making bases. Like my ships, I can make a ship obviously fine, but I'm not good at making them look nice. I've made a couple of big ships. Like big ships I did pretty good at making look nice. But like it's like the small ships and like medium ships, they always turn out so blocky. Like I can't make small medium ships look nice. Like they always just like hunka-dunka fucking like caveman fire. Oof. Steel 2, let's make 100 of you bastards. Let's just make 100 more. And 100 more. Also while we're at it, make 100 steel plates, 100 steel plates. And maybe 100 steel plates, and then also do 100 components, and then we'll do 100 electrical parts, and we'll do 100 motors, and we'll do 100 glass, and let's say 100 metal grids, and we don't have any magnesium powder. We got some gold threads. Let's make 20 gold threads. Lead bars. We only need about, we'll do about 20 lead bars. Copper wires. Let's do about 50 wires. Steel tubes. I don't know if we really need steel tubes to produce about 20 U. Turbine blades. We're gonna need a couple of U, I believe. So we'll do like, let's say 20 there. And we should be good. And I know I've got resources for all that. Like, I know I've got resources for all that. Yeah. How much gold is that taking, though? That's what I wonder. How much is that taking? 100 gold? Okay. It's not bad. Why is it all being pumped into the connector? Okay. Recently I was playing the game in development. It was constantly crashing from 30 minutes to 2 to 3 hours. RNG, TLDR. Had to reduce my RAM speed at 6,000 to 5,600 and it stopped crashing. And it sucks because I bought 64 gigabytes and 6,000 for a reason. I don't know what my RAM speed is. What if I could find that out my system information real quick? Actually, let me look at my system information. System information. Where would my RAM be? Is that underneath my memory? No, it's gonna be maybe just base system. I mean, I know I got 64. Or do I got 32? I got 30. No, I got. No, okay, I got 32, but I've got a 42 virtual. But I don't know what my speed is. I wanna say that they're 56. Memory, components, CD-ROM, network, storage, not gonna be storage, running services. It might be storage, disks, SCI, drives. No, okay, I don't know where to find that, but it's around there. It's around there. I don't know how to find the speed. What they're doing? Right, building. But yeah, I run a Ryzen 7 5800X and a NVIDIA 3080. I liked the Ryzen 7 5800X simply because it was like $220 cheaper and only like 1% slower compared to the i9 like 12th or 13th generation at the time. So, but this computer seems to run perfectly. I mean, the only problems I have with this computer is just the OS keeps crashing. The literally fucking Windows itself keeps fucking crashing. But to be fair, I think that's because somewhere in my BIOS, something about the Windows updates sometimes fuck up my BIOS. And when it fucks up my BIOS, it for some reason stops recognizing my fan speeds. And because it stops recognizing my fan speeds, they don't ramp up as much as they need to, and I think it overheats and then freezes. So I need to leave my computer off for a long time without power, and then I can turn it on so it cools down. That way it doesn't crash in time and have the OS time for it to crash on top of it overheating. So it's a little bit big pain in the ass. Where are my tubes? Did I not make more tubes? Steel tubes. 100. Can I not click and drag you? Production queue? No, I cannot. Steel tubes. Where's my iron? I know I got iron. Starter platform. Got like 21,000 in that shit. Oh, it's because it doesn't have any room inside it. It doesn't have any room inside the smelter. That's funny. To actually carry the iron in. Where is all my iron? Have I already gone through a lot of my iron? I just go iron there. Damn. I already went through a lot of my iron. This is why I need my drill ship. You need HW info. I think I do have that installed somewhere. I don't remember though. I'd have to. It's not that program. I have another program that helps monitor my stuff, but I can't remember because I needed it for something to test something. I can't remember what it was. I got something on monitor crap, but I can't remember the name, so it's probably buried, permanently installed in my PC because I don't know what the fuck it's called. 9800X3D, 5080, 64GB RAM. Yeah, but there's all been a lot of problems with the 5080s in general, like those 5000 series in general. Like even like the 40s, like they've been having a lot of problems. Like, my God, I don't know, but I would like to upgrade. But man, I was looking at like Starforge because mine is originally from Build Redux, which was really nice. They allowed you to customize everything, but they don't allow you to customize everything now. They used to be able to do that, but not anymore. But I was thinking about getting Starforge. But damn, some of those even like higher end, but still mid range in terms of high end. So like I guess like the top like 90% of like the top like maybe like 85% of PCs on there, like, you know, in terms of top of the line, or like they're like $2 to $4 grand. Like this PC I think did cost me $2,400, but I bought this like 5-6 years ago. So all RGB software, yeah. Deinstall all bloatware that came with the MBO. Yeah, I bought 5080 a week ago, waiting for drivers to get usable. Yeah, so how much did that whole thing cost you? Fuck, steel tubes. Give me that.
Inventory full.
Why should I think they need to change your voice. It sounds so depressed. Inventory full. Like, damn girl. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy now. 1,300 pounds for that whole thing. For GPU, CPU, I have 530 when it came out. Oh, okay. Okay, so steel tubes for all these. You get a steel tube. You get a steel tube. You get a steel tube. You get steel tubes. And plates. Okay, okay. You get steel tubes and plates. I'm gonna need metal grids. I do have a lot of those. Go ahead and build this up. Get this going on the side. That's right, brother. We out here trying to build a space truck. We out here trying to get all the conveyor nut and thingamajigs and trying to get the flux capacitors going on the backside, trying to get them batteries. All these hydrogen thrusters gonna give me so much torque, brother. We're gonna be out here hauling iron out here, no problem, out here in the space truck. And I tell you what, brother, hell yeah. God bless. Where's my steel tubes? There it is. There you are. Get it. You probably need more steel plate too. Get it. Yeah, brother. All right. We building. We trucking. We doing it. We putting this hot rod together one piece at a time. Here's that mountain support. Here's a mountain bracket right here. Here's where the engine block will be sitting on top of. It helps living out in the country. Metal grids. Inventory full. Couple metal grids up in here. More steel tubes. We're gonna start. We want to start working on the back side of this here, Bessie. Let's start working over here. We're gonna need some more steel tubes. We're also gonna need turbine blades. Let's dump what we can into this. I think right after this, yeah, it's gonna be turbine blades and steel plate. So we're gonna need more steel plate. We're gonna need more steel tube. Here's a battery. Let's start getting this battery built up. But really, only 1,300 pounds though for that, huh? I imagine that'd be a lot more. I mean, I know that still equates to about probably like 1,600 like US dollars, but still not bad. Light. And construction components just for a light. Fuck. That way I can have my backup light. Boop, boop. Backup light. Boop, boop. Backup light. Boop, boop. Steel tube. No euros, 1,300 for GPU only? Oh, just for the GPU. Ah, okay, yeah. Then that sounds about right. I'm upside down. Then that sounds about right. Alright, so some turbine blades. A little bit more steel plates. Maybe a little more construction components as well. We're good on electrical components. We're on 22 steel plates. Then we're gonna need more tubes. We're gonna need more tubes. More tubes, yo. More tubes, yo. More tubes, yo. Oh, shizzle. Get them tubes, yo. On go. Get them tubes, yo. Get them tubes, yo. Sorry, not sorry. At least now they're connected to 2 different points. That way it can't break off so easily. Gun antenna. I do want to put an ore detector, but that's probably going to have to be up front. So let's go get the metal grids. Do I got room for metal grids? I got a little bit of room. 63. I'm also going to need to do some metal grids. That just costs cobalt, right? Yeah, 1,500. Not bad. Not for 100. It's pretty good. So this is going to be a very quick, agile, quick runner. 1 cargo container. I wonder. No, I mean, those cargo containers are so small. I could replace some of that BCS VAT and all that jazz. You like jazz? Okay. Yeah, I need to start looking into building myself a new PC. But, like, man, I'm also a homeowner, though. It's the problem. So, like, I'm about to go spend, like, $2,000 to go put, like, aluminum wrapping on my garage front so I can reduce the decay of the wood and stuff like that and keep it looking nice. And then I also need to save up money to, like, you know, pay for windows and a new door and shit like that. So that's gonna be, like, a couple or if not a few grand. I'm like, so, like, everything is always just, every time I get, like, a lot of money, It always just ends up going straight to the house. You know, there's always something I gotta work on, something. And on top of that, I also need to save money just in case something breaks. Because, like, you know, like my fucking furnace broke when I first bought the house. Right, like, literally right when I bought the house, my furnace broke in the dead of winter. And that shit cost like $5,000 to... Shit. That shit cost like $5,000 to replace, and all the tubing and all that shit that had to get fucking ripped out because that furnace... You know, God bless his heart, was 60 years old, along with everything else. Tell me about it. I'm in the same boat. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna have to... Oh, that was probably loud. I'm gonna have to start pulling in some serious overtime if I want to start affording nicer things. And I'm just not about that overtime life. That's my problem. I'm just not about that overtime life. I work my schedule, you know. You know, I'm also a landlord, so that helps out, but, you know, even then, still, it's a tough world out there. Shit's expensive. Even then, it still doesn't really do all that much for me. Covers my mortgage and bills, but everything else after that. Hopefully one of these days, maybe in like 10 years, maybe in like 10 years, I've already been doing YouTube and Twitch for I've been doing Twitch for about a year now. And it took me about 6 months to get monetized. It took me about 7 or 8 months to get monetized. But I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years, a little bit over now, about 3 years and a couple months. That took me I got monetized pretty quick. A couple of videos hit it off really fast. But ever then it's been slow. I got about 10,000 over there. So ever then since then though, it's been super, super slow. But slowly getting up there. I need more middle grid. But you know, maybe one of these days in like 10 years when I'm if I can start making money off of Twitch or YouTube in general, where it actually starts, you know, giving me a decent amount, then... Damn, I need a lot more... I need more metal grids. Where are those metal grids I was making? There you are. Because, I mean, you know, like, the thing that I always hate is, like, when you see, like, those types of content creators who were, like, you know, freshly 18 or were, like, 21 or something, and they just hit it off big, and now their entire life, you know, without even working a full-time job or knowing anything in life, is literally just nothing but online drama and streaming and just public opinion, and don't have literally a lick of realization what the real world is like because they just immediately hit it off big. And like, you know, it's just, I don't know, you know, I'm 30 years old. I've had almost just as many jobs. 20 fucking to 30 like jobs. I've been all around. And, you know, hopefully I can give a nice little insight. Maybe I'll be that old-time streamer. Just because I'm not young. I know I'll probably never be, like, you know, a fucking, like, Mr. Beast type shit. I probably missed that entire, you know, time to hit big. But, you know, maybe in the long run, if it ever starts paying out enough to actually, like, pay out to the amount of a like a full-time job, that'd be really nice in the long run just for finances. I don't need to make millions, but if like, you know, 10 years it makes enough to give me like, you know, a few thousand a month, fuck, that's all I could really ask for in the end. Yeah, only thing is I built it myself. It is 60% less expensive if you DIY it, but that comes with other risks and issues. Yeah, like I used to build computers when I was younger. Like I took a computer informational sciences classes as an extracurricular like college course when I was in high school, and I used to build computers and I used to be confident with them. But it's been so long that I dare not even barely touch my own computer. Like I was very careful, just like touching on all this stuff recently, just making sure everything was like fully plugged in and like actually seated properly. And I felt really careful about that. So I just don't even trust. I just don't trust myself with computers anymore to build it. You know. And plus, so many compatibility issues in general. Like. You gotta know what motherboards and which ones can talk to each other, which RAM chips work, which fans might not work, which you need the speeds. Like fuck, you need to like almost be a full technician. You can build yourself a full computer, you know. Something about a house, but yeah, same for PCs. Yeah, it's all over. Oh yeah, for houses, yeah. If you DIY, yeah, I try to do a lot of this stuff DIY, but sometimes you just need a professional to do it. Like when I needed my roof repaired, like fully like taking things out and taking out wood pieces and whatnot. I want insurance on that and whatnot. That was actually pretty cheap. That only cost about like $2,000. That was actually pretty nice. But yeah, some things you can just DIY. It works out great. So how do I want to do this? I still need down. Down isn't as important. I don't think I mind being like one block above, because I think our mining aspects will still work in our favor. I don't mind being a little bit of a clearance like this. Yeah. I do care about my left and right clearance, but I don't really care about my up and down clearance as much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 6, 7. So that's, you know, that's 8. How did I fucking, what, 8? 9, 10. How did I get that math? But like I did like a lot of the crack filling in my house, like DIY, and I did like some like the water treatment and a lot of the yard stuff, of course. I did some piping myself and just like fixing the sink and lights and a little bit electrical, easy electrical. But you know, like I ran like the lights in like my garage and built like a workbench and stuff like that. So that's kind of nice. So I need this to reach out. The cone is 4. Is the cone? I think the cone is 4. Space engineers, small hydrogen thruster cone. Pressing is about 1 block before it goes. Prevent damage. What? Flame area is roughly 1 block wide and requires about 1 block buffer. I don't think it's not 1 block. Damage range. Plunging a small hydrogen damage range. Thruster damage. 5 years ago. Hydrogen large. Small grid. Why are they saying hydrogen large again? At sea level? What? 3 blocks, 3... Yeah, oh, is it 3 blocks? So they only hurt 3 blocks, not 4? Guide, thruster, damage range. Flat damage width, 1 block. Any small grid atmospheric. Okay, but... Atmospheric. Flat thrusters. Hydrogen thrusters. Small grid, small hydrogen thruster. 2 blocks? It's only 2 block range for for small hydrogen thrusters. Damage width 2. Oh, that actually helps out quite a bit. Is it only 2 or is it 3? I need to double check this. Fifth small ship, active. Depth controls, unique. Fuel costs, material costs, gallery. Usage. Controls. Damn it, where is... I just need, like, thruster cone. I can't really see it. I can't... So, I mean, one info is saying 2. I thought I saw 1. Okay, I see another one that says 2. So I guess I'm gonna say that 2.5 is the SE one number, I think. And I saw a couple sources that said 2. So was it 2.5 or 2? Maybe I'll just go for 3. Yeah, maybe I'll just do 3. But what do we want to fit here that's not going to look weird? I mean, well... There it goes out too. Right? So what about the drill? What kind of connection do we need with the drill? Small connections. So that would be 2 there. But if I were to... do conveyor. Small conveyor. Conveyor curved. What about, node? Small conveyor node. That puts it out 3. But that would be 2. I feel like that's gonna look weird, though. It's gonna look kind of silly. A little bit preposterous, one might say, because I also kind of have to come up. Well... I also need to come up by 1. The drill's gotta be right in the center, right? I mean, how big's this drill? Big enough to cover all of that, pretty much. Except those top thrusters. Could even double them up. Probably too much weight. How do I want to do this without it looking dumb? It's already a block. It's already very blocky. But I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna have to make it look dumb. Because I would essentially have to do a thing where, like, they come up. And then out. And then it'd be like... boom, move this over, boom. And then would I want it there? Where would I want it? All the way out to there. So out to that one. Yeah, so it would end up having to look kind of silly like this. Unless it's 2. I mean, I could come back, it's still gonna look a little bit dumb. Like, it was going so well until I got to the front. You know? Because I would essentially have to do this. I mean... I could hide it with armor. But that's just gonna add on unnecessary weight. I mean, it's a miner. It's a miner. I do love me a good miner. I don't know, like... I mean, my primary things be mostly for iron, right? And most of the iron sources are on the surface. Do I really need to be that in line? You know? Like, not really. I don't really need to be in line. I mostly just need it to mine. Like, if I were to just say screw all that, because that's what the idea of me being able to move in front of it, right? That's what the idea of me that's what the idea of me being able to try and make my whole ship like fit. But if I were to do something like this, I think we're gonna have to experiment with that. We're gonna have to experiment with that, see if it damages it or not. Like, I can like put a spotlight right in the center. That could kind of work. And then put lights on the drills. Also, I just realized the chat's kind of... There we go. Let me move that up a bit. Good enough. Whatever. Whatever. Whoops. Oops. Okay, so I need to build this up and see if this is gonna work or not. Oh, I don't have my dampeners on, that's why. Glass.
Need my glasses. My glasses.
Build you up. And all this is just to get more iron, pretty much, in the end. You know? We're gonna have to experiment. I don't want to put an O2 generator on this, but just for the moment. Just so we can fill it up. Oh, it's operational with that. Okay. Just so we can fill it up, because we do have ice. We should have a lot of ice. Just put this back for now. Okay. And we'll take this ice.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. And we'll put it in this one. So it can make a little bit of fuel. Okay, cool. They're connected. They're connected. They're connected. So if I... Jesus. Okay, if I were to... Is it not going to work? Not from here. Am I going to have to do thrust override? So what if I were to make this one non-functional? I can spot which one it is. I'm going to go to the tab, go to control panel. Okay, so what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can probably just do that. And then let's go repair it. Now let's see what happens. I see smoke. It's definitely making a plume. Not seeing any damage. I feel like if damage would have happened, it would have happened already. I mean, if it's only 2, I mean, this is really important information to know. Like, I'm just gonna let this run for an abhorrently long time, because if it is something where it's like, if it is something dumb where it's like 2.5, like what if it's doing like half a percentage of damage or some bullshit like that? And like if it were to be running for a long time, that way it just is slowly ticking down, then does damage, like something weird. Just because it's alpha mode, you know, it's alpha mode, who knows, things might be a little bit fucky. And also... Oh, my thing turned off, right. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Getting in there. Thruster, it was like what? Wasn't that many down. Oh, it's this one, okay. So turn that thrust override off. But yeah, it didn't break it. Didn't break it. So we have our miner then. We have finally acquired a miner. I can now be a proper YouTuber. All right. Nothing but wins here. Alt split move. Custom. I don't know, whatever. I need steel plate. I can now be a proper YouTuber. We can now have a miner. Let's get rid of some of that just so I can go grab wire. Wire's not very heavy.
Inventory full.
There we go. I saw you. Reach. Ah. Oh, right. Steel tubes. Tubey. Tube or not to tube? Tube? Where are tube? Oh, so what do you mean you don't have enough cobalt? You got cobalt. Damn, did I run out of cobalt? Shit, I did. Huh. Thought I had a lot of it. Alright, I'll have to go get more cobalt next time I'm up there. If I see some. How much more iron do I have? Not a ton. I'll keep making only what I need. For now. Just you wait. Got 100 tube. Go build up these tubes. It's really expensive for all these, you know? A lot of components. Seems it's gonna be harder to break things. It seems like things are gonna be a lot more durable.
YouTube's recent enough maintains may experience buffering. I'm at 3,000 kilobits. I mean, it should be at like 4,000. It's going 2,700 for some reason. 35. It's jumping around a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Metal grid. Not gonna have enough tube. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough tube. Probably still need more tube. Yeah, I need more tube. Yeah, for some reason the bit rate's dropped a little bit. Oh well, should still be coming through fine. Might just be a little bit buffery. On normal latency. I think Twitch is doing fine. I see anything on Twitch? Not seeing any warnings. Twitch appears to be coming through just fine. Maybe it's because I have them playing at the same time. Let me go ahead and just pause those. Maybe it's taking a bandwidth because it has them playing at the same time. I did see my bandwidth jump up like a few hundred. And there we go. Now we're gonna have 35, 4,000. A little bit better. 5,000. Hey. 2,000. What the fuck? Something's going on with the internet. Nothing about it is stable for some odd reason. Jumping all over the place. Now let me close out that tab. There we go. Close out everything possible. Alright. Got this. I think I'm going to want to have more ice. When I run out of whatever resource I run out of first, I'm going to grab ice and put it in. That's good. That's good. And now I need the ups. The only problem is that I don't know. Is this going to be enough ups? I really don't know if this is going to be enough thrust. I honestly don't know if it's going to be enough. It seems like it might not be. I just don't know. Let's go dump all my steel tubes into these. I have to put lights. I have to put more lights in all these. Put them on the sides. Okay, okay. So let's go get that ice. Ice, ice, baby. Maybe it's on my ship. I don't know how to rename things. Which means I need... No. Starter platform. Character.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Put you in there. I don't know how much fuel you guys really have. Oh, you guys are actually pretty good. Surprisingly. Like, I may not even have to really worry that much.
Inventory full.
Just put another 2,000 in you, why don't I? I'd probably fill you up. What the hell is this? Why... Oh, that's a weird one to open inventory. So I need more steel tube, I need more plates. So cobalt and iron is what I'm missing low on. Put all those back together. Still got nickel, still got silicone, copper, platinum, lead, silver, chromium, gold. Yeah, so we need cobalt and iron. Should be fine. Still got a lot of steel plates left over though too. What was I doing? Right, down here. What? Didn't I grab metal grid? Get rid of this wire. Guess I didn't. Do I not have any more metal grid? Hey, yo. Am I really... okay, here we go. A lot of the stuff is being put into my ship's cargo container for some reason. Okay, okay. Almost done with it. God, this is gonna have enough upward thrust. Only really has an upward thrust of like one upward engine, technically speaking. A little bit more, like an engine and a half.
4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, like an engine and a half. Might be enough for one cargo container's worth. I mean, also drills. Yeah, again, why are you putting this all on my... I'm moving this over here. All I have left, though. All I have left. God, yeah, here's all my tubes. That's where all my tubes went. And all my iron. Fuck. Yeah, I need to empty that. Still need you. I mean, if we have just barely enough metal grid, we could be flying this in a second. Like, worst case scenario, I could always do something where, like, I could always do something where, like, I instead fill this area in with just, like, a few more thrusters, like, downward or something. Could technically fit in more. I need more gyroscopes and stuff. Or I need... Okay, so ore detector. We'll put a connector there. I want the ore detector... Put the ore detector up front. Can I fit it in between here? Maybe right here on the bottom? Rotate this around. Yeah. Construction components, electrical parts, wires. So I don't think I need any more metal grids. Put away 100 of those. Don't need any more compressors. That's also taken out my inventory. We do have a lot of electrical parts. I think we still have a lot of construction components. And also wire.
Inventory full.
Yeah, we're gonna need that for lights and stuff. Okay, but now let's do lights. So, spotlight. Let's just do illumination in general. Yeah, corner light. I don't know what the difference is between these lights. Can't see. There we go. Guess who's back? Back again. Is it my dad? Dad? Is it you? Did you get the milk? Hello? Can I just... No, sorry. Damn. Foiled again. One of these days. Can't put there. I can put there. Ooh, light there. Light there. Light here. I illuminate all. Bottom and side. And top? And top? Top light? Top light? Do it. Make it. Yes. Golden. Hog champ, as I think they might sometimes say. That should not get damage. Light. We got light there, but why not light here? Light? Light? Will light work there? Can I put light on side? No, light on side look weird. Light bottom, light bottom. Hydro. Hydro. Beauty. Connector. Beauty. Connector. Why do I feel like I'm doing one of those stupid fucking NPC streams? What didn't they, connector? Oh, that's right. I keep on pressing the wrong button for it. Yes. Okay. So many construction components just for lights. Here we go. I really wish I had the build and repair. And as soon as somebody makes the build and repair in Space Engineers 2, please bring back the build and repair. Where's my bar system? Where's my bar system? Please give me bar system again. Somebody mod it. Give me those nanobytes, please. Give me those nano auto builds. I can't play SE1 without it. I've played so much SE1 with that build and repair system. There's no way I can even bother playing without it anymore. It's so crucial. Did I end up making more construction components? No. What about on my starter platform? Yes. Energy is getting low on the suits, but luckily, instead of like in space where I had to die because I ran out of air without any electricity and I just floated away to my demise because I couldn't touch back down on the platform anymore without my fucking jetpack. Like this, I just fall down and I can go over my platform. That is, unless of course I'm hovering over the mountain and then I die. But that'll never happen. It's preposterous. I'll remember in time. I won't fall down on the mountain. I'll wait until the very last moment, and then panic, like a good American should. I'm gonna want light on top. Light on top. I think still light over on bottom, somewhere? Yes. Light still here on bottom. There we go. Wow, many construction component for this. Glad I have resource. Missing component, light anywhere, light top. Light top, that's fine. Break this, no need anymore. Okay, let's go charge up. Ooh, a little bit laggy there for a second. I'm gonna need another connector. Arma. Honestly, do I need another connector? Shit. Goddamn. Hope I didn't break anything. That was the last we ever saw of Digital Dave. He just, he rolled off the mountain with that, and we never saw him again. Whoa. Whoa. Careful. Ow. Right. So, let's start taking things out of here. No, not the ice. Let's start taking all these small things out of here that we just do not need.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Here I am. We are running out of room, unfortunately. We still... Oh, I still got 12,000 iron? I got 12,000 iron there. Shit. Okay, well, produce more tubes. Produce more construction equipment. Produce more electrical parts. Produce more steel plates. Produce more steel plates. Produce more steel plates. But now I need to take everything out of here. Why do you keep on doing that? Stop it.
Inventory full.
God, I've got so much. I've got so much in here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why don't I just build another cargo? Like... Why am I constricting myself like this? Let's build another cargo. Yeah, it's gonna look dumb, but whatever, the base isn't ready yet. Let's build another cargo, dumbass. Why am I constricting myself? Like, damn, I'm running out of room. I don't know what to do. So complicated. Construction components. Wish there's an auto sort.
Inventory full.
Here we go. God, this is much easier. What am I doing? Wow. Genius. Build more. Go figure. There we go. God, what the fuck, me? I've been battling with that for so long. Like, I just didn't know what to do, because, like, I'm out of room. Like, damn, I don't know what to do. Like, I've been struggling.
Inventory full.
Just gotta build more. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes the problem is just staring you right in the face, you know? Like, yeah, it looks dumb, but again, the base isn't done yet. We're not even close.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Get it?
Inventory full.
We have so many tubes in here as well. They just sorters now, don't they? Wait, what did I just do?
Inventory full.
There we go. There we go. God, there's even more.
Full.
Yeah, this would have been better if I would have just docked it, but also it was being really screwy trying to tell the difference between all the different inventories. Now it should just be ice. Good. You just have ice on there. Got it. Fantastic. So then can I maybe then take, let's say, do I have a sorter? Conveyors are no functionality. God damn it. Okay. Routing in one direction is configured with missile filter, consume capacity, yeah, but no functionality, so it doesn't work yet in the game. Fuck, okay. Been really helpful. But I will live. So how much iron plate do I really have? Right now. Should be all on this ship. Iron. What are they called? Steel plates? Steel. Why is that car container 32? Oh, it's because, okay, they're all over the place. Got it.
Inventory full.
Well, let's start building. Guess I don't need iron just yet. I am gonna need it soon, though. As soon as I go through all this iron, or all this steel. What's the problem with why... Let's make myself another forge. Forge. Why couldn't I get a tier 3? Steel motor electrical. Steel motor electrical. Steel motor electrical.
Inventory full.
Motor... That. Some metal grids as well. And electrical. Not gonna have enough plates. Really need to organize this.
Inventory full.
Okay, okay. Then why couldn't I make a welder tier 3? Magnesium bar. Magnesium bar. Got powder. I do have a little bit of powder. Got 3 magnesium powder, 45 kilograms. Am I gonna need an assembler for that? I bet. Not logistics. Production. God, these are big. These are too big. Too big. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're still building, aren't we? Still trying to make the base. Now we can access this from below. I'm not gonna have enough metal grid for this, am I? Oh, I don't need it. Heavy duty plates. Heavy duty plates, compressors. Let's do heavy duty plates first. We got
Inventory full.
27 of those.
Inventory full.
Damn, cost 32. But wait, I can't make more heavy hit plates without the assembler. So I can't do this without building the assembler first, so I need to do this backwards. I need to do this the other way. I need to build this first. So electrical part, sir. Let's get steel plate first. They really need to work on their how you build things. It's kind of hard to pinpoint where the hell you need to build. Okay, 48 after that still. Motors. I need 10. Is that... I think I need electrical components. Need construction maybe. Need compressors. And what else did I need? I think I got... Did I not pick up motors? And motors? Where are you? There you are.
Inventory full.
I don't know if I got enough. Oh, just barely. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I need more electrical parts. Oh, boy. Okay, you are here. And I need more steel plate here. Build, damn you. Technically didn't finish it, but close enough. Whatever. I got the steel plate for it.
Inventory full.
Okay, but now I can put all this away. And then I can take my heavy plates.
Inventory full.
Sure, why not? Looks so dumb. So I need 4, 6, 24. Need 24. Production plates, or heavy duty. Still got the iron for it. While that builds, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And get this real quick, awesome, and I'll be right back with you. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Actually, don't I have... I thought I had a BRB thing, literally for this. Welcome message. Did I not? I got intermission. Let's just do text on screen. Bio. Break. Just boom. There we go. Be right back.
Alright. Do 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 do. Put my headset back on. Charged it for 2 minutes. Every little bit counts. Charging goes fast. Alright. Meow. Alright, here we go. Da 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 da. What was... Ah, refinery. Right, that's what I was doing. So, heavy duties. Where are you? There you are. Got 24 for that. Now we need 8 compressors.
Inventory full.
I surprisingly have enough for that for some reason. I need a motherboard, which I'm pretty sure I have. Yep. Chemical synthesizer. I know I have. And then the rest of the heavy-duty plates. So, I wonder, can I like rename this one? Block settings. No. Can't like rename it. Because am I actually looking at this one? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff in here. Why don't I move... Why don't I move all the resources over? Keep them all in one place. Cobalt, still a problem. Production, let me go ahead and just... Oh, hey, I just realized production up here at the top. Got it. That's how we change things. Okay, that's helpful. Not have to go fly around for all this shit now. And so what did I need for this? Magnesium, magnesium, magnesium. That's why I was doing all this. Magnesium bar. Can we make 3 magnesium bars? We need straight magnesium for that. Not magnesium powder. But I have magnesium powder. I haven't found magnesium. I think we need to go on a mining trip with our new ship. I think we need to go to the new sector and go find uranium, go find platinum, right? Titanium. Oh, do I have a tier? Can I do a tier 4 grinder? Silver rod. I can do silver, right? I have silver. Refinery. Silver rod. I can do the silver rod. Yeah. Hang on. Silver. Give me that. Give you the grinder, give you the silver rod. It'll take 20 seconds. A welder takes platinum electrodes. Like, I could probably get that. I just don't have magnesium bars. What about a drill? Titanium? What's titanium made from? Titanium sheet. Titanium. Do I have titanium? No. I don't have tit. Platinum. Okay, so I need titanium, I need uranium, I need magnesium. Those are the 3 resources I am looking for. I do have a new Mark IV grinder now, though. That's pretty cool. I can grind shit down super fast. Shit, where did it just go? Give me that. Which means... grinder... level 4. And yeah, so basically for the drill, titanium, platinum, have platinum? We do have platinum, yeah. So titanium, uranium, magnesium. Titanium, uranium, magnesium. Titanium, uranium, magnesium. Titanium, uranium, magnesium. Okay. Do I want an O2 on this thing? Do I want an O2 on this thing? I mean, I could just slap a bitch on the back side, you know, and just call it good. I didn't put any lights on the top side. I need lights on the top side. Oh, fuck, you're not a... You're a... Are you a spotlight? What the fuck are you? That's a big-ass spotlight. Jesus. Why are you... You should be interior light. Why are you... Oh. Wait, no? Huh? What? Oh. Okay, you're back to being a light. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna put it right... I'm gonna put one right in the center. Fuck. What the fuck happened there? This is like all my weird stuff. Right? So, I have a lot of rods there. My construction components, there you are. I just saw a lot more. Damn, those things are light. I carry a lot of them. Do I want another one up front? Kind of. There we go. Okay. Are we gonna have enough power for all these engines? It is only the one battery, but it is a big battery. I think it will be. Do we have 100s over here? What are you? Are you 100%? You're 100%. Let's swap you. I don't know what you are right now. I'm going to bet that you're probably not 100%. So you'll take the highest charge. You should have 100% in you now. Smelters throw me off. Throw you in there. You can charge up faster in there on the base. You should have full fuel. Is that going to be enough upward thrust? I feel like it's not. I feel like there's only one cargo and a connector point and the drills. I think it'll be fine as it is. I'm just worried about when it actually has to come down. Because if it can't come down, I'm gonna have to, like, go travel up there with resources, like, with my fucking ship. And, like, go rescue it. Definitely not enough, is it? Well... You know? Fuck it. Why don't we just fill everything? You know, I think I'd feel a lot more confident with those extra 4. I'd feel a lot more confident with those extra 4. And technically speaking, it'll move a little bit faster left and right, so it'll be able to cancel out a sideways momentum a little bit faster compared to forward and back, technically. Actually, I don't know, forward might be, or backwards might be kind of nice, but... The question is, am I going to have enough metal grids for that? Probably not. If I just search metal grids... Yeah, I only got 5. Oof. Are you guys starting out with metal tubes, or are you... Yeah, you're steel tubes. You're steel tubes. You're not even... I'll just go get steel tubes to start off with. Steel tube, yeah. Damn, I can carry all that? Fuck, okay, good. That means I can probably deposit all that into a single point then. And I can move all of that over. Okay, so now most of my steel is in, like, one location. Most of. Not all of it. A little bit consolidated. But this is out of the way. It's out of the way of everything, and it's a free port. Right? Oh, hey, there's a light. And it's a free port. So, why not utilize it?
I'll feel a lot better with those extra 4. Because that, I mean, if 6 equal a big thruster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you know, that should be equivalent to about just under 2. Because I think it was like 6.67 or something like that, or whatever, but, so it's like just under 2 full thrusters on the bottom. And that now makes me feel more confident. So I need more metal grid. But I can probably... Is there cobalt around here I can just go find immediately? Probably is. What did I need? Didn't I need something else? Construction equipment. Right. But where do I want to put all this now? Somewhere. Got one cargo container right there. Put all the steel tubes right in there. I move all construction equipment. There's not another one around here, right? No, I'll take that. I'll take that. Let me get all. Let's take the electrical parts, all the electrical parts, because they're light. Stack you. Consolidate a little bit.
Inventory full.
The wire is actually a little bit heavier than I thought. Glass is fine. Kind of just picking these things up to make sure there's not a double of them somewhere. Because then that means I can just drag everything. Thank you. Took a second. But now we can just drag all of our kind of like basic, more important components. Like, no, not the power module. Like, especially like all my base stuff that I'm gonna be using to build most things into 2 areas. Turbine blades in some things, yes, but otherwise I don't really use reactor cores or combustion chambers, gravity cores. Wires I do. I'll take wires. Or magnesium powder, gold thread, I think I will. I haven't used chromium plating, all these batteries, chemical synthesizers. Those are gonna be my special stuffs. I'm gonna put all my base resources in here. And hopefully the smelter actually exits things into there. So we should be fine overall. What was I doing again? Right. Do I want to build this up first, or do I want to go mining? Build or mining? Build or mining? Build or mining? I should probably use up my steel plates. Build, LOL, Rumbles 2, first time chatter. Thank you for stopping on by. There we go. We have a vote. Build. I should probably go through. Yeah, I was thinking too that I should probably go through all my steel plates. Because if I'm coming back with resources, I'm gonna need room. Let's just use them up. It sucks that it has to be all by hand, but because the idea of going out there too is that I can get a better welder, so I can weld faster. But technically, the time it would take to go get that and go find the resource is definitely going to be outweighed by the time it would have taken for me to just build this ship. But it's the effort that counts. I had to restart the tutorial because I figured out that I can't actually add GPS points, and my inner loot goblin would not allow me to leave these bases alone. I actually had that exact same thought yesterday of that I couldn't do GPS points, but yes, you can. You press M, and you go to GPS here at the very top. And if you right click anywhere up here, like on these menus, you can add a marker exactly. Oh, I did say you can. And because I figured out that I can actually add GPS points. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So, but it's so funny though, because and then it literally says in the next update that they're bringing GPS. So like, you know, I marked them all, yeah. I was having a problem last night where I didn't realize that I was right-clicking on the map, so it kept on adding waypoints where my mouse was, and I just gave up in frustration, and then I figured out just today on stream earlier that, oh, if I right-click, like, on the menus outside of the map, then it adds a waypoint exactly where I am. So I lost a lot of good resource points, unfortunately. So right now, luckily, my primary resource that I have
is iron, and we did just recently find gold and nickel up there, so. But I think we are going to need a silicone. I haven't even touched that gold yet. I haven't found a lead yet. It's up there somewhere. Oh, sorry. Had to mute my microphone. Random cough out of nowhere. Who put that air there? Choking on dust bunnies. But alright. So yeah, this is particularly why I said I did a little bit of offline streaming when we got here, and I kind of had this platform like already figured out, just because I knew it was going to take so long to actually do this. You know, just like, oh no, they don't have the welder. The welder isn't functional on the ships. I'm gonna have to do this all by hand, individually, and you know what? God damn it, I'm determined. Is this game locked to 60 FPS? I mean, I have mine on performance. I don't know where the FPS is. I think it was... what am I getting for FPS? Does it say here? PC and it updates PCU. I don't know if I'm just like doxing myself here or some shit like that, but Jesus, I don't know. I don't know. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's one of these. It's coming up. There it is. What's the refresh rate of your my refresh rate is 144 hertz. I don't know what he has. Do you know how to remove the HUD? I do not know how to remove the HUD because there isn't a controls menu, which I've been finding frustrating. Like, it took me forever. It took me forever how to even just place this structure because I couldn't figure out how to get things gravity aligned. I had to go look up like the controls and try to find something. I just started pressing a whole bunch of buttons eventually, and then something triggered finally. I'm like, oh, okay, which one was that? Like, there's not a controls section. Press U for HUD. Ah. Nice. Is there a way to turn off the GPS points on my screen? Delete, rename, add GPS, zoom in. Can I turn them off? Okay, so Digital Dave, open the escape menu, hit F1. Yeah, but okay, yeah, but where? But how was I supposed to know that? I still couldn't find that even when searching online. I still couldn't. Thank you. What the fuck? This is stupid. God damn it. Okay, create blueprints, quick load, help screen, game menu, toolbar, build menu, primary mode, secondary mode, dampeners, relative dampeners, crouch, left jetpack. That still doesn't give any gravity modes though. Advanced controls maybe. Like variant, undo, copy grid, cut grid. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. Although I was having problems with the shift plane last night. It didn't really like to shift like plane build for some reason. It just disappear. It was being funky. Voxel. Distance? Oh, that's for rushing. Grid, dampeners, park, dampeners, interact block, snapping, size increase, cut grid, paste, redo, projection distance, change alignment B, yeah, okay. Distance, okay. Interesting. You know, I've been at this about 16 hours. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm right about there with you, though. I think I'm about the same hours. They had it in the alpha release stream. Well, I mean, they should really just have that as a setting on the menu, right? It should just be not like a combination of buttons. They really should just be like in the settings, like controls. Like most things. Because otherwise, how are you supposed to know to press F1, you know? Because I didn't know. And if I didn't know, that means that other people won't know. If I'm dumb, other people are dumb. You know? So, be easier to just have it in the settings, more or less. Yeah, agreed. Good. I'm not alone. See, the internet agrees with me.
For some reason, the game is locked to 60 FPS when my screen it says with 64. Feels bad, man.
Inventory full.
I'm nervous about my flight. I'm nervous about my vessel. About my what do you call it? What do you call when a ship it's crescent sail or something like that? What do you call it, like when a ship first sets sail into the ocean? Like it's like a bon voyage, I think. Like you crescented the voyage or something like that. Christen it.
Inventory full.
When like you like slam a wine bottle on it. Maiden voyage. Yeah, that kind of works too. I think that might be it. Yes, maiden voyage. Perfect. Thank you. I'm worried for my ship's maiden voyage. I don't know how to rename it. Do you guys know how to rename grids? Because so far right now, my that ship that's over there is still stuck as starter platform, and that one is now called grid, and this is also called grid. I don't yet. Damn. What good are you then? Oh well. Running close, running close. A couple more runs of steel plate. And we'll be out. I mean, we still haven't built the pillars, or done any of the details, or built up any of the walls, or built any of the windows, or moved any of the production in, or built any of the tubing, or done anything really besides build a fucking platform. But you know, hey, it's the effort and it's the journey that got us there that really helps, you know? You know, back, and this is one I can say, like, you know, hey, oh, you guys are playing Space Engineers 2 10 years later? Back in my day, we didn't even have a welder on our ship. I tell you what, you youngs, I'm gonna be 40 years old playing Space Engineers 2, like, ha, you guys are talking about Space Engineers 3 coming out? Man, I remember when I was playing Space Engineers 1. The jank, we had this thing called the Clank. The Clank gods above that we would pray to. You guys have stable gameplay now? Fuck. You don't even know what we went through. Which, to be fair, I haven't really seen a whole lot of Clank, but I haven't really fucked around with a lot of the Clank yet. Do I have any more steel plates? No, I do not. I am down to 70 Tazu. And so close to victory. And so close to victory. Come on, come on, come on. Daddy needs a new pair of steel plates. We getting there, brother. Oh, never mind, we're not even there. No, never mind, I'm fucking blind. Alright, how much iron do we have with us? Iron! We have 3K. How about you make some steel plates? Yeah, make some steel plates. That way, I can have some steel plates and build with steel plates. Steel plates, what is it that, what's with that percentage? 0.122053 kilograms? Why does it give me a decimal point out to like the fucking like one billionths? What would I read that as work? That's 100 thousandths, 2 tenths. No, 100 thousandths, 22. Wait, 100 thousandths and 22 and 53 millionths, or something like 5 millionths and 3 billionths. I don't know. I forget the lingo. I'm not very good at it. Get rid of that. Which means that we were just under 90, which means I can 89. I can hold that in my inventory, and we will be fresh out of iron. And we now have to go on our maiden voyage. We have to go christen the ship. I'm probably mispronouncing that word wrong. It doesn't help that I have a lisp. Oh wow, you need to turn off VSync. Now I get 130 FPS. Ah, see, I never run games with VSync because I've never heard good things about VSync. In nearly every single game I've always heard about, like, oh yeah, just always turn off VSync. Like, it's just something that's unnecessary. I'm not even really sure what VSync really does. Like, yeah, it gets rid of tearing, I suppose. Sure, I have seen some tearing, but like, for performance-wise, I'd rather just have this shit moving smooth right now, you know? Alright. Well, it's time. Let me go charge up my suit real quick before I fall out of the sky while trying to break this off. Good enough, I'll charge inside it, but we should be good to go. Wait, do I have my dampeners on? I think I... Yes, okay, because I think I, like, turned them off at one point. See what wait.
Wait, yeah. Okay. We're floating. We're floating. We're doing it, Mr. Krabs. We're doing it. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it? Do you have the same problem as I do with this? With, like, trying to, like, weld and destroy things? Of, like, just, it has to be so specific on, like, where you want it for some odd reason? Alright. So, we're floating. We have 100% hydrogen. Yep. Okay, good. I feel like I should have an O2 on this thing. Jesus. Fuck. Fast. Can it dock with this in the way? Come on. Come on. Push down. Yeah, push down. Yeah, here we go. Ah, did it work? Did it work? Yeah. A little bit of a tight squeeze, but it works. Yo, Dave, how's it going? Hello there, Rylonity. Hello there, Ryle. Thank you for stopping by over on the YouTube side. Doing good. Having a grand old time. Playing a lot of Space Engineers 2 lately. Having a lot of fun playing this out. Stretched too far, hurt my back. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Enjoying ourselves. Let's see here. So in order to build this, I'm gonna bring steel tube with me, because if I find cobalt, I can just craft cobalt. I don't know what that sound was. I can just craft cobalt on the fly. So if I bring over 200, call that good. I hate that it's one of those games where, like, when you click off of it, the sound stops. Let's see here. So I'll bring that with me, and I can just build the metal grids. So that'll be fine. But I think I do want an O2 on this thing, even if it's just on the backside. Can I fit this? I mean, I could just throw this bitch on top. You know, because I think the things that we're going to be mining are going to be mostly in front of us anyway. So I think we'll be fine, and I can mine wide enough to get around our thrusters if we need to. So steel plate turbine motors. Steel plate turbine motor. Steel plate turbine motor. Shit. Wait, so... and then turbines and steel plates. Hello, steel plate. Mine. Good enough. Yeah, get up there. You bitch. Build. There we go. Also, do you guys have the same bug? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you slowly drift away. Like, do the planets slowly rotate? Do the asteroids slowly rotate? Or are we just at zero, or is we not actually at 0 meters per second? Like, you kind of just very slowly drift. Just barely notice it. But alright, you know what? I'm going to purposely, because I don't know if I'm going to be using this again anytime soon. Right? So I'm going to just bring ice with me. I don't need these turbine blades. I don't need that steel plate. Which means I can bring more ice over. And I'll leave that bitch. Or I'll leave that much, that bit much in there. Because I'm sure I'll still probably use it at some point. I want to have some ice in it. Okay, so I still put dampeners on. Alright. Well. Where is that station?
I should be able to see it from here. Maybe? Aha! There you are. It's hiding in the blue clouds. Oh, it's doing that glitch again where, like, the thrusters don't show their flames. Let's go a little bit higher up. See, last time when it was doing that, I thought it was just because I thought, like, for some reason they weren't getting, like, full output. Like, maybe they were only getting it from the O2 generator instead of, like, from the hydrogen tanks. But no, it's just a visual glitch where the thrusters don't show their flames, unfortunately. I think they do if you, like, reload into it, though. Well, how you doing, Ryle? You still over there? How you doing? Good. Doing anything fun lately? Still editing? Oh. I had that problem restarting the game. Fixes it? Yeah. Oh, well. Not worth doing it for right now. You know what I should do? Now that we're safe and that we know that this thing flies. There we go. I mean, it's not a bad ship. I mean, it's a little bit funky looking, but, you know, for mining, it'll do alright. Still here and still editing. That's good to see. Yeah, no, I've just been kind of doing a lot of my own things lately. Just kind of, yeah, playing different games, streaming a little bit more, dealing with other things. But, yeah, it's been fun. Been working on projects. Still have another project I still technically need to start working on that I've been kind of lazy on. I need to stop pushing forward. I can just float. Although we are still 0.26 within the gravity, so it is still bringing us down a bit. But if I just kind of, like, flutter it with my upward thrusters. I do kind of wish I could see them all in action. Push forward, push forward. Damn this gravity. Why does the station have to be so close to the gravity? It's like right next to it. We're still at 0.05. We're almost there. Oh, it's like right next to the gravity well. There we go. And I guess that stopped at a reasonable time. Right, it wasn't too bad. And it's a good thing that the connector is actually sticking out a little bit. Wait, I don't need to get out. I don't need to dock here. I don't need to dock here. I need to... I love the 3D model, by the way. Oh, yeah. I have, unfortunately, it doesn't have anything for the arms or anything like that. Trying to get people to work on that is always a pain. There are some people say that they can do it, but they want to do it for free, so it's taking them a while because they want to do it for free. But, I don't know, I can also pay somebody, but they also charge a lot of money. So I don't really want to have to do that with them. So, you know, so far, here we are. We got the 3D model. And I have a whole bunch of colors as well. Like, I have, like, a whole bunch of different types of, like, different color, like, formats. But I chose this one just because of, like, the background of, like, the game's gonna be. So I thought this one fit well. Let's go fast travel over here. So we needed platinum. No, we needed titanium. Whoa. Hey, yo. Oh, that's where that's where all of my... So you can fly over there, huh? Okay. So this is just fast traveling then. Got it. So we need titanium, magnesium, uranium. Now remember, I didn't have to search that long before I found them last time. So then just let this drift. I want to see how fast we slow down if we use our bottom thrusters. Not bad, not bad. That gives me confidence. If I go to my inventory control panel, I think the ore detector needs to be turned up. Broadcast on, ore filter select. What? No. Ore filter select. On? Oh. Interesting. No. That's cool though. You can actually filter what you want to see.
Brightness. Light. Boom. Also, how's the battery doing? Shit. 97, 71. Okay, so the small one's at 71, big one's at 97. So we're actually doing good. We're only using like 44% of our battery when we're firing off. Yeah, I forgot to check that. Now that we're here, I'm going to save again. Just because it does seem to be kind of getting a little bit glitchy. There are no ores on this? Let me double confirm with my drill. Turn off dampeners on here, go super fast. Okay, so okay, now there's silicone there. So, shit, where's my ship? Already lost it. Oh, it's right over there. Right, it's called Grid. Okay. Get this, so... Is my ore detector working? Okay, it is, it is. Silicone, silicone. Uranium! Hey, right off the bat, right off the bat. Is this the same uranium hole? You can put text in the antenna and set it to broadcast whatever text you want, but rename the whole grid. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Okay, so... Antenna. Display message. Miner. Okay, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna have trouble fitting. You know what I could do? Technically, if I just break this, I have the resources to build it back again. I don't need to have this on right now. I can just have the resources in my inventory. Jesus! Hey! Calm down! Oh. Are we good? No? The drill's too close to one another or something? Like shit. That's not uranium, is it? No. Am I okay? Like... It's never done this before. Do I not have enough gyros or something? This is kind of looking a little bit darker. Is this uranium? No. Fucking hell. How much ice do I have with me? 4,000? That's basically enough for like 40%. Okay, that looks like non-functional, right? Alright, besides the ones that aren't built yet. Are we there yet? Okay, this is looking different. I'm seeing those speckled spots. This has to be uranium. There we go. I don't know why I'm so bouncy though. If there are, yeah, so I mean, I was right-clicking there, and I was right-clicking that entire time getting in here, so it's making the hole a little bit wider, and it was just, I guess, a little bit faster maybe, but this is me left-clicking and it actually gets the resource. I think. I don't really want to test it with uranium, because I kind of really need uranium. It's kind of a rare resource. I would test it with like iron, but fuck, I hear all the screeches and the scratches. Oh, fuck. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, this is me right-clicking. Yeah, then this is me left-clicking, so yeah. Yeah, so right-clicking doesn't get you the resource. It does just take way more terrain. Okay. I now have like 7,500 uranium. I think we're good on that front. We still need like platinum. Or, not platinum. Shit, what was it called? Was it platinum? Titanium. Titanium. And we still need magnesium. So, I'm gonna say, GPS. S. Uranium. Okay. Oof, we are moving slow. I did only put like one gyroscope, or like 2 gyroscopes on this thing, didn't I? I probably should have put more. Probably should have put more. Still move. I still speed up kind of fast though. Might end up having to land like a rocket ship with like my ass down. Anything nearby? Don't really care about nickel. Not, at least not around here. Not seeing anything else. Still got this other asteroid. Ooh, she's a slow Bessie. Nothing. Okay. Where else? Where else? Where else? That's something? That's something. Yeah, it still speeds up. I mean, we're only at 36 like percent full though. So that might be a good indicator by the fact that this may not. Oh, I thought I saw another uranium. No, that's my uranium. This may show a good indicator this may not turn out well trying to land. We'll have to see. I might have to be... They got 12. I mean, technically, don't I got more on the bottom? 1, 2, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Technically, I'm going to have more on the... No, I'm going to have the same amount. No, I'm going to have more on the bottom. Same? I don't know. I don't want to count that right now while I'm coming into this. See something there. Nice. Nickel and iron. I'll get a little bit of ice while I'm here. Don't think I need to save the waypoint, but... You know, it might be worth it in the future if I come through this area. It is kind of close by. Damn, this is a big patch. I didn't realize how small I was. I didn't realize how tiny I was. Damn, why do I shake so much? I shake a lot. GPS. There. I guess now if I come through with other ships, I know a big ice deposit. 'Cause that's a big ice deposit. Like, damn. Nickel, iron, iron, ice. Okay, let's go over to this one. We got some big asteroids here and above us. I haven't been down to that planet yet. I don't know what it's like. Unknown signal. Do I dare? For the Sheikh, Keen recommends hailing the Lord God Clang and all his mighty smiting behaviors. Yeah, you know, it's my fault for calling it out and calling the confusion. I should have known the Almighty when I knew it at first.
You know, I should have known that his grace would follow us through even to the bitter ends of all Space Engineers games. His presence is ever present. He's omnipotent. Which means I bestow upon you, please great SE2 gods, provide me the RNG to find magnesium and titanium. I would be forever within your debt. Instead, they have provided me with this empty asteroid. There's nothing here. A vengeful god indeed. Now let's go to this other one. A vengeful god indeed. I bestow upon you, O vengeful god, please provide me the magnesium and titanium of which I search for. I see colorful splotches upon your magnificence of RNG asteroid deployments, and I have a keen eye for a great beauty. Please provide thy resources. So of which I must go back to building my base. That's a lot of nickel. That's uranium. Okay. Not the resources I was looking for. That's alright. That's okay. What about this one? Are you part of the same asteroid? Do you have stuff over here? Or you count as a different asteroid? One must remember to make their sacrifice, or perhaps building a clang chair would help. I don't think they have any pistons or rotors yet. So I don't know if I can build anything that'll like fling anyone like on a chair. Is that their moon? What is that other planet out there? Or, oh no, is that the planet I came from? I think that's the planet I came from, just out there in the distance. To be fair, I haven't been to the moon yet. I imagine it looks very moon-like. We must discover new sacrifices. I mean, to be fair, I think, what is it? I mean, I don't know. Have I lost anything yet? I don't think I've really lost anything yet. This is kind of a waste. I've seen these before. They just have resources in front of them. If anything, I want the ones that are floating out in space because they have, the ones that are just floating out in space, they might have, like, reactors in them and better resources and heavy duties. I don't think I've lost anything yet, and maybe that's why. I haven't lost really anything yet. I mean, I have died because I ran out of energy, but I just got my body back. I mean, who knows though? Who knows? This ship may be too heavy. Are you the same asteroid or a different asteroid? This ship may be too heavy to even land back on the planet. So that might be my first sacrifice, is trying to get this bastard back. Nickel and ice and everybody nice. Pumpkin spice. No. Let's go back over here. Magnesium and platinum. Magnesium, maybe they're only available like on planets? Yeah, at least the O2 isn't turned on yet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, we haven't really had any problems with O2. I mean, I could just keep bottles with me. And I did run out of O2 when I ran out of power. I slowly suffocated. Titanium! Finally! And it looks like it might be somewhat accessible as well. Is it fully accessible? It's fully accessible. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Woot woot. Now all we need is magnesium. Here. S. Titanium. Titanium. Gonna get lots of you. Titanium. Titanium. Gonna get lots of you. It's a big patch, too. My inventory is not full. You probably just have the drills full and you're transferring stuff into the cargoes. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus. Oh, The Klingons have spoken. I needed to outspin the shake with my drills. Okay. What was I about to do? Right. I think because cargo container, connector. Yeah, because look at this. It's just all in the fucking drill. Instead of the cargo. And I can't do anything about it. I mean, that's definitely gonna be an issue for, like, lag purposes. But it still says I have room, though. So wherever it's going, it's going. It's filling up. Got cargo space somewhere. But they keep crying each other. It could be that's why they're shaking so much. Yeah, and now I'm super shaky, and now I need to outspin them. Come on, it worked last time. Outspin the shake. Getting a little bit better. There we go. Oh, so oh, maybe that was happening because some of these ores are like getting stuck inside me. Well, I think I'm gonna need iron if I want to fix that. Whoa. I'm heavy. Fuck, I'm heavy. Where am I? Where's my reticule? There it is. Note to self, make more gyros. Go ahead and see if we can fix this. So I guess they don't need to be so close to one another, do they? Okay, where can I even fit stuff? What if I... Okay, drill. It's gonna be weird to do. So, drill. Conveyor. Small conveyors. Turned. Actually, no, I just have nodes. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of my light. Go back to here. Build this. I already have steel tubes with me. So I can just build this arm already. So now can I hold all this in my inventory though? Yes, I can. Unfortunately, I also got rid of the lights. I have to rebuild those. Then we'll put the drill back on
this one a little bit further away. Right, drill a wider area anyway with that. There we go. Am I missing anything? Lights. No, what? Stop it. No. Can't forget about the lights. The lights. They're lights. They're light armor lights. The construction components. Because they're lights. They don't even need armor. Or steel. They're lights. Get it? Little light. Big light. Get it? Get it? Come on, doggy. Get it? Ah. Oh, whoop. There it is. Let's see if this fixes the problem. Okay. Also. Lights. Didn't fix it. Did not fix it. But I can mine a wider area now, sort of. Actually, I don't even really need iron right now, do I? But we did get titanium. Now all we need is magnesium. But I don't think we need a lot of magnesium. So which ones have I already been to? That's the question. Which ones have I already been to? Try going over to this one. This one looks far away and like I haven't been to it before. So spreading out the drills did not fix the shaking. The only thing I can think of as to why it's maybe shaking is that maybe it has something to do with the gyroscope placement. Because I only have like 2 gyroscopes and they're in the back end. Maybe I need to place more gyroscopes and have them like up near the front as well. I feel like that could have something to do with it. Because gyros do gyro from where they are. Lead. It's actually kind of helpful. No, they have to be capital or else it's going to drive me crazy. The lead could be pretty useful. Just keep traveling further and further away. That way we know that we're always getting something new. I am down to 63% on my fuel, but I can always just build back the O2 generator, and I think we have enough for like half our tank, maybe even more. Nothing? Nada? Another... Oh. Cobalt. That's pretty buried. Lead. I don't know what else popped up there. Let me go back and check. A lot of ice. Oh wow, a lot of ice and lead. Is a lot of that accessible, or is that all just right next to one another? No, they're all inside the rock. It's not worth saving. Not worth saving. Alright, just give me magnesium. That's all I need, magnesium. Hope I'm not just like revisiting the same rocks over and over again. Like not even realizing it. As soon as we get magnesium, we can go back. One last resource, that's all we're missing. You say it's in this system. I don't know why it's not giving me it. It's not giving me the settings for it. Maybe it's because we're moving, I don't know. Yes, I am here. Yeah, you're giving me stuff with the Verdure sector. Whatever. I know that magnesium is here. Okay, we got a good collection of rocks here. Good collection of rocks. And anything on these should be accessible if it is here, because of how open and small they are. Come on. Come on, magnesium. Come on, magnesium. It might fly dangerous. Magnesium! Yeah! Woohoo! There we go. And titanium. And iron. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the O2. Let's see here, because I want to reduce some weight out of this. I need to reduce some storage, right? And I can do that by having you just make fuel. You're gonna start taking the ice out. And you're gonna start making me fuel. Give me more storage. Yeah, look at that. We're already down to 81%. Weren't we just at 91? So essentially, I've got about like 5K of ice. A little over, about 1,200. Maybe a little bit more. These drills are still going crazy. That's gonna probably be a contention for lag. That's probably why not quite optimized. But it is slowly trying to filter in the iron into the cargo inventory. It's funny. Still got stuff in the cockpit. Yeah, and all the stuff from the drills are trying to fill in. So my inventory of what I have is basically just what's in the drills that's bouncing back and forth like a dumbass. And I can't even do anything about it. I don't know why they're jumping back and forth, but they are. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm clearing up space. Let's just start getting this magnesium then while that's processing. We're at 75% hydrogen now. Oh no, that's magnesium. Shit, that's a small little ore deposit of it. Maybe it'll go kind of deep. Who knows? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it does go kind of deep. Got to carve out the rest. It's right there beneath the surface. I can't see a damn thing. Looks like it's not very heavy. I'm getting a lot of it, and my weight is barely going up. But it still is slowly. I'm seeing some rocks fly off. So I feel like maybe some of the shaking is being caused by the drills, like at a moment's notice saying that they're full, and then like I'm drilling into like these rocks that are like floating in front of me or something like that. Because like look at all these rocks that are floating around. And there are rocks like all around me. I'm still shaking them off. Like, look at that. They're still. I'm still shaking them off.
They're coming out from, like, inside my drill, almost. Come on. Shake it off like last time. Maybe if I just spin. Yeah, see, look, more pieces just came off of me. Another one just came off. That one that was stuck. That's what still caused me to shake. They're little tiny rocks getting stuck inside my drill itself that is causing me to shake, because I think the drills is because they're doing this dumb thing right now where they're like juggling the inventory. So because they're doing that, it feels like it's full and it spawns a rock inside of it, and it just keeps on doing that. I mean, like, it hits it at a moment when it's full compared to a moment when it can actually get it when it's at yellow. Yeah, wait, it's rubber dampers after drills. Yeah, I should have got those. They don't have tires installed yet. No rubber exists yet. But yeah, so I don't know. That's my reason why. I'm getting rocks stuck inside me. Surprised it hasn't blown me up yet. I mean, would that really matter? I mean, it should just stay inside its cargo, right? I mean... No throughput? I mean, well, we don't have a filter. We don't have anything that can push things right now. There is a filter, but it has no functionality. It doesn't work yet. I mean, we got a connector at the bottom. I feel like it would try to push... Maybe it's because the connector is at the cockpit. Maybe because it, like, maybe it's because, like, the connector's at the cockpit instead of, like, further back behind the cargo. That it's, like, using this, just trying to push forward to the connector, but it can't through the drills or something like that. Instead of, like, following through to the cargo and recognizing it's full and just staying still. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that up to probably bad coding. I'm surprised I haven't blown up by plane yet. If by the fact that I just found out that small rocks are inside my drills. Let's go ahead and save. Give it time. Yeah. It's still alpha mode. It will happen. I give this game all the excuses. I'm surprised it still works as well as it does. I'm not getting as much inventory full right now for some odd reason. Maybe it's because ice is getting used up. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Something's happening, something's happening, something dragged me up. Oh, I just heard a loud noise. You know, I think we're done drilling. I think we're done drilling. I think we're done drilling. Let's just go ahead and spin around. Yep, there it came off a couple. Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So... I've got stuff over here like uranium and ice, which means that that's where the station has to be, somewhere over here. Yep, there it is. There's the station. Shit, where'd the station go? There it is, there it is. I see the bubble now. And off we go. Actually, I probably wanted to aim a little bit below that. Because if you go a little bit high, because if you go right on it, you end up going a little bit high. There we go. Perfect. How's my ice doing? Not bad at 2K. Yeah, no, it's still juggling back and forth. Interesting.
And all this basically just to essentially make sure that I have all the tools. Well, that and uranium. I don't know where my uranium went. I swear to God, I got uranium. Last stream when we played, I came to this area. I found uranium, and I swear to God, I mined uranium. I thought I did, but I didn't have any uranium when I was down there in my base. I'm like, huh, I don't know where it all went. And I took everything from my starter base. So I have no idea, but yeah, now that we have it, maybe we can put it into the reactor and actually start getting some additional power out of all this and have it power us. I have a lot of solar panels on the sides. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have to show you guys the design, but like, we still have so much more designing to do. We have so much more designing to do. Like after this, I need to go get iron. But I don't know, I wonder why they're getting stuck in this drill. Why were they not getting stuck in my other ship's drill? You know, like they're getting stuck in this drill's head, but they weren't getting stuck in my other drill's head. Maybe I just need a good restart. Maybe after I drop all this stuff off, I'll restart it. So I can also get my plumes back. But we're coming up on it. Almost there. When do we get to the ride? This is the ride. Yippee! Does anyone know that reference? That old-ass reference? Very Odd Parents. One of their episodes, I forget what it was. There it is. Now we can see a countdown. Now we can see a countdown to our demise of smashing into it. I do want to go check out that planet at some time. It has some really nice looking mountains. I want canyons though. I want crevices. I want long crevices. I see some of that in between some of those mountains, but I want long crevices. I want a planet that's gonna be like all cracked up and just have like holes everywhere. That'd be really nice. Ah, wanted to hit it. Damn, way past, way past. Come on, come on, come on. Come back, come back. Big beast of a boat. And will it land? Will it land on the planet without dying? Actually, I don't even need to land here. I just need to teleport. Fast travel. All right. Oh boy. Right, so before I go do that, I think I'm gonna go take a quick 5-minute break. I wanna go use the restroom, I wanna get some water, and also, I'm gonna brush my teeth. They feel a little bit dirty. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was drinking orange juice earlier or some shit. I feel like they got plaque on them. So I'm gonna go take a quick bio break. I have been streaming for 3 hours now, so I'm gonna go take 5 minutes for myself, maybe a little bit over. It usually takes like 6 or 7, honestly. But I will be right back with you guys, and we are gonna go see whether or not this is going to be able to land back home on the planet, or is it gonna completely crash into the surface into a giant spectacular fireball of death. Who knows, and drop ores everywhere. Let's find out, but right after my BRB screen. Be right back.
And welcome back. Had a quick bowl of ramen, brushed my teeth, got some water. Let's continue. And also because I also restarted the game, there was a small update that seems to be fixing a whole bunch of crashes, which I haven't really experienced, but hopefully it fixes a little bit of stability. And then also I saw reading down below that I think that when version 3 comes out with water, that it's not going to be compatible with old save files, which I kind of feared. So I guess, we're trying to build something and then we're going to blueprint it and then, to have it there just to kind of look at, and then we can maybe rebuild it. I don't know if like maybe in the future, like when version 3 comes out or something, I can go into this, like somehow go in creative mode mid match and then like paste it and then go back to survival mode. Something like that. Oh, dying on the inside is what I get for trying to chow down food as fast as I can and then get back on stream. But how do I put this? I mean, maybe in the future though, like if like the welder works in the future, like the ship welder, which I think it's weird that they have it in the game, but it has no functionality, which makes me believe that it'll be coming in like the next update, since especially like V3 on top of water, it's also going to be like a big update in general for things, I imagine. So maybe if the welder works at that point, then honestly, that's like the biggest thing that's like making this the most difficult. It's the fact that like a welder on the ship doesn't work. Like I would love to just go have, like my 50,000 iron in my ship right now, and then just come on down with the welder and just have it automatically like, build stuff. Like I don't know if it could convert it, like even just out of my inventory or something like that, some type of shit. Either that or if I just had it like just load it up with steel plates, just fit like a couple cargo containers on it, just steel plates, some atmospherics, and have it just be a little tug around the facility and just weld things, that'd be great. But there's no functionality, and I couldn't get it to work either, even with steel plates or iron or anything like that. I don't know. I was pressing the buttons. It was powered on. It still says no functionality, so unfortunate. Let's see here. We're gonna get quite a few more hot fixes yet. Way more people playing now that there's something to actually play. There will be several incremental upgrades before Vertical Slice 3. Yeah, and again, with all the holidays coming up too, I imagine that they're probably just focusing on like small background, like don't get tech debt type shit, like make sure that the game works and then we'll move on, because like it looks like version 3 of water in general, that's a big to do, so they want to make sure that the game works properly first before trying to move on to something that's going to be equally just as super unstable. It's probably going to be super laggy at first. I wonder if there's going to be like a problem. I kind of envision like whether it's gonna be a problem like right when you start a game, if you were to like spawn in on a planet with water, that it's gonna have to like load all the physics of like, and like the water like starts sloshing around all at the same time because it's like just got spawned in like at the start of the games, where it's like the FPS is gonna be absolutely horrid, but if you give it like 5-10 minutes, it actually smooths out type of thing. Who knows how the water physics is gonna do? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Is it just gonna be like a little bit of just gonna overlay type of PNG on the top, and then they're gonna do the physics underneath type of thing, like cover up the, I don't know, because that's kind of what they do sometimes anyway. They kind of cover up the actual like boundary below it. That's why you kind of like half phase into it a little bit, because that's what hides you, because the boundary is technically below it. But I don't know. We'll see what it does. Man, this is taking a while to load. So how's the weather? How's the wife? How's the kids? Yeah, family's doing good. Cool, awesome, great. Flotsam 1.0 released tomorrow by Marco Credo. I don't know who the fuck you are. That sounds like a weird ass game. The games that people send you into your email is ridiculous. In their defense, they've been working on water for about 4 or 5 years now, so they got to be getting close, with Vertical Slice 3 being toward the end of the next year. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even feel bad if they just said, all right, water's too hard right now still, but we were close, and they just, like, take it off the table, and they just still work on everything else, because it looks like co-op and multiplayer is going to be next. So, like, even if they had, like, shelf water, like, because it just becomes, like, too unstable, but they can still work on it, like, for, like, a later version, like, I think I'd be perfectly fine with that type of thing. Even if they just kept on working, like, everything on the back end, like, add more blocks, add more blocks, add more versatility, add more, that make sure the sorter works, make sure the welder works. Let's, get some of the more basic things into the game, and all that fun stuff. Then maybe less, maybe less balanced, whatever costs of things are, get your stability, and then you can come back to water, you know, because water is going to be a nice addition to the game, but it's not the game itself. Like beyond water, like you still have the whole background of the functionality and like the core like structure of the game that you still need to develop, you know? So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. Are you still loading? I don't see the circles spinning anymore. Uh-oh. My cursor is spinning. Come on now. Come on now. I believe in you, space engineers. Uh-oh. White screen. No, come on. Wait for the program to respawn. Sometimes that works. Wait for the program to respawn. Come on, space engineers. You just updated to fix a bunch of crashes, and then this is when you crash? Like, I've been playing all this time, and out of all these hours, I've only had one crash, and that was, I think I was doing, like, several things at once between menus, which I kind of understood. But this is just loading a game. No, I think I need to close program and try again. Hey, I'm on Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. Are you supposed to be reporting to Keen Software? Where's their bug report? Alright, I'm gonna have to start it up again. It crashed. Right after your update, huh? Did they make my save file incompatible or something like that? I hope not. I don't think so, because they did mention something. I'm gonna wait for this to come up. There we go. See, this is why I didn't think like GPS were in it. Look, because it says in V2.2 survival extensions, block tools, weapons, area welding, mechanical blocks, block wrappers, GPS system, dynamic weather, and Delta Force killing field. GPS system. So that's why I didn't think that there's GPS yet. Yeah, water. One of element. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Just not even touch it. Just let it sit there. Don't even move the mouse. Believe in it. Give it praise to the old great clank gods above. Maybe there's still a stone stuck somewhere within my drills that really hates me, that just does not want to spawn the game because it's gonna be like, no, too clink for you. Cannot compute. Too shake. Much shake. Oh. 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 Oh, it's loading slow there for a second. That usually means it's making progress. It means it's getting past the freezing points. You start making a game out of trying to watch your game load when you know that it's like an alpha mode. You're like, oh, what's it going to be this time? What's going to crash at this time? Is it going to work? Place your bets now. Will it load? Stay tuned and find out. 104.9 Z1K VX. Non-stop loading screens to find out if your bets come true. Will it load? This is a Ryzen 7 with a history of always loading games, but today, not so much. Come on. Come on, baby. You're still circling. That means you're still making progress. You're dropping frames in your circles, but that just means that you're trying harder. I believe in you. Come on. How long can I keep this commentary up? Like, what else do you gotta talk about? Fuck. Like, what do you do at moments like this? I suppose. Just feel the silence, I suppose. It doesn't even have game music. You know, it's just silence. Just me. And you. And your ears. Sweet nothings. Oh. Uh-oh. Stop loading again. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. What happened to my game? Come on. Uh-oh. Cursor is circling again. Come on. Oh, then it stopped circling. Come on. Oh, it's circling again. Oh, 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 oh. There it goes. Come on, loading. Come on, loading. You aren't good enough on me yet. It thought about freezing. It thought about freezing. But it's trying again. It's keeping us on the ends of our chairs. What the fuck's going on? Well, you said that yours unloaded without a problem.
This update seems to have broken my game, even though it was meant to fix the crashes. I mean, it looks like it's making progress because it like slows down there. Hang on, I'm gonna move my guy out of the way. Wait, but then if I do that, I click off the game, then it might freeze the game. But if I click off the game, I'll just duck out of the way. Where can I duck off to? I don't have to move it. Over here. Oh no, it froze again. Maybe it doesn't like it when I'm there. I'll go back over and it started working again. I'll go over here. Okay. That's basically just what I'm watching. To find out whether or not all of our progress has been for nothing or not. Otherwise, if this doesn't work, I can always transition over to like watch me record an episode of Becastled. I thought about doing that today anyway. I mean, it freezes, it spins, it freezes, it spins. It looks like it wants to go. I'm gonna click on it. I don't know if it's working or not. Like, I'm afraid to restart it, and it's frozen again. Like it constantly feels like it's right on the cusp of wanting to work, but it just won't. It loaded back into no issues. Now it's spinning fast. Now it's spinning normal. And then it stops. Like, do I close program on this? I mean, otherwise we could just be sitting here for infinity. And it's frozen again. My cursor is spinning again. If it doesn't load, like, immediately right after this, if it, like, crashes or whatever, okay, white screen, close program. Well, shit. Huh. I mean, yeah, but yeah, okay. Maybe I can, yeah, maybe I'll try starting a new one, and it'll, like, load in the assets or something, and then I can go back to playing my world. That could work, that could work. Maybe it just needs to, like, load in, like, a new game with, like, the updates or something like that. New game. Which also, okay, actually, you guys let me know. Has anyone here not seen the intro and, like, seen how, like, the start of the game actually is? I mean, I know some of you guys have played it, but I think, wasn't there, like, a couple people here who were new? Was it Rumble? No, it wasn't Rumble. It was somebody. Maybe it was Blue Ghidra. Trying an old save. I don't know, I thought there was somebody. I mean, I know Ryle over on YouTube, but I don't know if he's watching or not. But, I don't know, otherwise I can just hit creative. I'll just hit creative. We'll just hit creative. Probably still does the same thing. You're playing it at the moment? Okay. I thought there was somebody who was like asking about like if it's worth playing it or not. Like if it was worth buying on like Xbox or like or on PC earlier. Okay, so this is creative mode. That's a big ship. Really big ship. Where's the command share in this? Where's the command share on this? Let me add it. No. No, that's just a random room. Is it up there? How do I get upstairs? Where's the command ship? Where's the command chair? I wanna take this and I wanna go fly it directly. Aha. See what happens here. Because isn't this like a scenario in SE1 is crashed red ship anyway? Woo! That's right, I'm creative, I can't die.
Damn. All right. Not bad. Good crash. We also got this blue ship over here. You asked about tutorial stuff. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, have you not seen the tutorial? I mean, it says, yeah, if you do, like, one of the survival modes, then, you know, it's amazing. But you say you're playing it now, so whatever. Where is the command seat on this one? Is it in the back? So the ship will survive? Or at least so I'll survive? No. Maybe it is at the front? Maybe it's up here? Up the stairs? Probably. Probably. This looks like very command ship-ish. Yep. Blue ship. Do we have any other... Oh, you know, I could crash it into the station. Hang on, back it up. Back it up. Well, this one seems a little bit faster. And forward, and forward. This break is brought to you by crashing stuff into things. Oh god. Where am I? Fuck. Did I hit the station? No, I kind of missed it. I kind of missed it. I just went straight into the rock. There we go. Oh fuck. Hell yeah. Alright, so now let's try go loading into my save file. You want to save your current world? No. Let's see if it works now. It started a new game fine. Started a new game pretty quick. So it should be able to load into my game pretty quick now, right? Or either that or we're going to be sitting here for another like 10 minutes of me like, oh, almost there. Almost there. Like, honestly, I'll give this like a few minutes. Like, if it doesn't load after like at least maximum like maybe 5 minutes, then I don't know. Our save file might be screwed. Either that or we might just have to start a brand new game. And that would really suck because like that there goes all of my efforts. And I didn't even get to blueprint my ship either, so oh boy. If I had to start brand new, I think that would be the end. I would wait until like version 3 before I streamed again for like the game at that point. That's like that'd be like, damn, that's a downer. That's like, oh, you know, it's alright, it's fun, but you know, I'll come back when it's better. Alright. Like if it doesn't work, like fuck. If I just lose that save file. Like, I know that the old save files aren't going to work anymore when version 3 comes out, but I thought I had a little bit more time. I thought I had a little bit more time, you know? So at least I could build out, like, a nice building and a house and a good base on, you know, on the side of the mountain and get a good, like, you know, landing pad going. I have so many ideas for it. I just got done building my miner ship. Look at it as a chance to improve drill placement. I don't know. I mean, okay, so for some reason the ship with like a 15 long small grid like conveyor point with a drill at the end doesn't shake, but you throw a couple of drills on front of a ship like a normal ship and apparently the rocks get stuck inside your drill. Like, what the fuck? And that's to be fair, I don't think that's not even the drill's fault. I think that's something to do with that inventory. It's just going crazy. I don't know what it's all about. Okay. Every time they stop spinning, I think it's about to like just, you know, pop me in. They could be bugged and breaking your save at the moment. It's possible. It's possible. But it's like I didn't do anything wrong with them. I just put them in front of some conveyors, you know? Like what? Maybe too many hubs or something? I don't know. Because there goes stop spinning again. Well, I'll say this. The thruster plumes looked a little better. Yeah. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, I go away for like half an hour, make a thumbnail for the live stream, and I just go record myself doing the next episode of A Castled. Because that's basically what I do anyway, because like when
Because like when I record like the episodes in general, I always put the raw video over on my second channel, Raw D. Although that channel is barely taken off at all. It's only got like 9 subscribers for some reason. But I mean, I just put like the raw footage over on Raw D. But then, YouTube, you're fine. But but then I just, of course, I put my edited footage, like, the nice looking video on the main page, the main YouTube channel. But it can be kind of interesting sometimes for people to kind of see what's going to go on, like if they can be part of like the stream. I don't know. I thought about using this character for like my videos, but like I don't know, it doesn't really give that much, right? I mean, I'm not that big. Like if I was gonna be a VTuber, I would have to be like I'd have to be like a big titty goth girl or some shit like that, right? Either that or like someone who's gonna be like super chibi and like tiny and not chubby, chibi, like little chibi like kind of cutesy anime girl or some shit like that. I have to either be that or I have to be like some anime girl with big boobs. Like, there's no in between. It's just not gonna work for a VTuber like this. It's for like regular videos. So I never used it for regular videos, but I do use it for live streams because I don't know, I guess it gets a little bit more interaction for that. Just see this little thing move around. It's whatever. Maybe it'll get better in the future when I can do my arms and stuff. But this is not loading. This is stuck. So I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, I gotta circle on my reticule again. Or on my cursor. White screen. Wait for program to respond. Maybe sometimes I've had programs where they always say that they always crash first. You have to hit wait to respond and then they work. So maybe that'll do it. I'll give it like a minute or two. Run file verification. Yeah. Close program. Let's go to intermission. And while we got intermission, what about Don't they have music on here? Where's my music? Where's my music? Did I? Maybe it's because I did a system restore that some of my settings got put back. Audio capture device, scene, VLC, media source. Sure, why not? Visibly add files, music, edit, assets. What do we got here? Music, chill background, 8-bit music, Baba OST, Crypt Backpack Hero, Deep Caves, Endless Dungeon Origin soundtrack, Zelda Ocarina of Time Zora. Sure, why not? You get Zora. You get Zora music in the background. Hang on, let me turn it down though. Let me turn it down. Shit. Limiter. Go back down. Go back down. Put it very silent in the background at like 35, or let's say like 38. You get Zora Domain from Ocarina of Time music. Alright. Let me try running validation on Space Engineers 2 in the background, because I bet that's going to take a second. Verify integrity of game files. Yeah, it's taking a second. Run, yeah. Okay, so it's not going to take too long. I'm already at 5% after I already scanned everything, so it's going up. Probably take a few minutes. I love that, though. Where's... Intermission is above that. Why don't I drag intermission below VR camera model? Uh-oh. It's lagging. OBS is crashing. OBS is crashing. Jesus, my whole PC is frozen. I don't know if anyone can even hear me. I gotta go look at the stream on my phone. I need to go look at the stream on my phone. Maybe it just full on crashed. Who knows? I go to home, look at live. Am I coming through? OBS is crashing. Am I even coming through? Oh no. I guess I still am. No. Oh no. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I am still somehow coming through, I guess. But
I can't do anything on my PC. Oh, there goes Microsoft Windows. Oh, there goes my OS.